Oh, my mic is... I would zoom too, but I feel like it would be too dangerous for me to do that. Hi everyone, how's the volume, everybody? Sound okay? I just turned Reina down because I saw her go.
What's up? What's good? What's up? Hello.
Sorry, was I too loud? Sorry.
I just saw the bar went just completely red, just full red. I turned down just a little bit. It should be okay.
Oh, I'm loud. What else is new? You guys look. Okay, wait. Some of you might not actually know me, but for those of you who do, your ears are already destroyed. Okay, that's just how it is.
Yeah, I mean that's what they had to sacrifice, right?
Yeah, you know what this is.
You know what this is. Oh my god, we were a little late to come because we were chatting too much. We were too into talking to each other, and we're like, oh yeah, we have to like stream for people.
Wait a second. Wait, Sava, we're live right now?
Oh yeah.
Wait,
oh.
Oh my god! And you like to see my boobs?
No,
Sava! Sava!
Don't listen to her, guys. She's just joking.
Wait, you guys are streamers? Wait, we're streamers? Wait,
what?
No way! I don't believe it. That sounds fake. That sounds fake. That doesn't sound real.
Yeah, it's made up. It's made up. It's a fib. It's a fib. Oh my gosh, we're here!
It's so good to be here.
Yeah! Oh my gosh. I can't wait for us to get all pruned and all our skin to get all wrinkled from being in here for so long. That's my favorite part of going into this in the sauna.
Yeah. Getting real wrinkly. I'm a demon, so that doesn't really happen to me. Something, titanium skin, something. But I look forward to seeing it happen to you.
Well, I don't know. Can cats get pruned from being in water? Or do cats? I thought cats don't
cats don't. Cats don't like water, right? So I guess maybe that's why.
It's true. I don't shower.
I cracked the code.
What?
Wait, please. I mean, you groom yourself, right? In that case, you wouldn't need to, right?
Yeah.
Why do I feel like that's not? Why do I feel like that's not what happens?
What just happened? Wait, hold on. My headphones just died.
What?
I think. Uh-oh. Everything just went quiet for me.
Wow, I finally did it, you guys. I made Sava go deaf. I made Sava go deaf. Let's go. I made Sava.
Oh my gosh. It's back?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Oh,
I did it. I made Sava go deaf. I made Sava go deaf.
You literally made me go deaf. I bet.
I was like, let's go.
I just everything went quiet. Like when what did I say? I said yeah, and then everything went dead silent. I was like, wait, how did Reina make my music stop? Because I thought you were like doing like a long silence, and then I was like, what's happening? Help!
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Hello. Let's go.
Let's go.
So stupid. Hey, hi, welcome. Thank you for coming. I was telling Sava before we started, I was like, I am so sleep deprived, and she was like, how do you have so much energy? How do you have? And I was like, coffee. Just coffee. You know?
Oh my gosh, I've been so big on coffee lately. Like not just like drinking it, but like coffee snob stuff.
Bathing in it.
Yeah. The
oh my
lifestyle
god, you're a coffee snob now. You're a coffee snob.
I've been converted by YouTube. I've been converted. They were like, put orange juice, put cereal milk in coffee, and I was like, what? No way.
Oh, wait, what? I had this latte before that was called breakfast in bed or something.
What?
And it had like cereal in it,
What kind of cereal?
Weird. I think it was like Fruit Loops.
What?
Yeah, it had like cereal in it. Like, yeah, just it was really weird. I didn't like it very much. I think when it comes to coffee, I usually just get like a latte, and then I'll like put maybe a little bit of syrup in it, caramel syrup.
Oh, so I usually have black coffee, but the barista I saw, so they don't.
Oh my god.
How do they do it? They took like Lucky Charms and they put it in milk.
I'm sorry. Father, I desire loops. I'm sorry. Please continue. Please continue.
You know that cat is my cousin. Anyways. So they take like Lucky Charms and they put it in a bowl of milk and then they just let it get soggy and then they take the Lucky Charms out and they use the milk that's been sweetened with cereal to make a latte. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of interesting. Because when I said like cereal latte, I was like, are you gonna put like Fruit Loops in coffee?
Yeah, that's kind of similar to what it was. I think it was the milk from the Fruit Loops.
Oh,
what's your favorite cereal?
My favorite That's hard. I like those really horrible, like, super marshmallow, extra sugar stuff, but I don't eat them because they're bad for you.
Wait, like the Lucky Charms and stuff?
No, I'm talking, like, marshmallows and Fruity Pebbles. like way too sugary.
I used to think, like, because you see commercials, you're like, whoa, this must be amazing. I used to think Fruity Pebbles must just taste like rainbows and sunshine, and then I had it, and I was like, this sucks. this is awful. And the roof of my mouth was all scratchy, and I was just like not having a good time.
Oh my gosh, dude! Captain Crunch is like mouth sandpaper. That's all Captain Crunch does. It's like you eat it to cut your mouth up. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Some people are into that. I guess Who
bunch of masochists.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Bunch of M's.
A bunch of M's.
Reese's Puff. Peanut butter chocolate flavor.
Hear that, guys? If you eat cereal, you're an M. You're an M-type personality. You've been called out.
Yeah, by a demon and a cat. So
Oh my god.
I actually can't have Reese's Puffs because they're chocolate and they're nuts, and I have an allergy to both.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, how do you have latte if do you take a Lactaid before you have a latte then?
Oh, chocolate and nuts, I said.
Oh, chocolate. Wait. So not milk.
Yeah.
Just chocolate.
I mean, I technically shouldn't drink milk, but I also don't care, and I do it.
I mean, it's always how
now I just get oat milk. Yeah, no, seriously, Sava and I were relating over like our stomach pain. She's like, I ate everything I shouldn't have today, and I was like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I had coffee, I had bacon, I had orange juice. Like I can't have any of that stuff. I ate all of it, every single one of it.
Yeah. Well, you can. Well, I think I can have coffee. Like if I drink it black, or if I get oat milk with it.
Oh.
And I can actually have like syrups. But I prefer to just get like maple syrup for my coffee if I'm trying to eat better than like what I should be eating.
Wait, what? Maple syrup for your coffee?
Yeah, maple syrup. Yeah, it's so good.
What?
Yeah, you should get it. It's really good. Yeah.
Wait, what is that? I've never heard of this before. You put maple syrup in coffee?
Yeah, you know how you have coffee syrup, like caramel, vanilla, whatever. I just put maple syrup in there instead.
Oh, what? I have never heard of this in my entire little life. Oh my god. Wait,
am I 144p? I think I look pretty good. Wait, do I look 144p? I feel like I look good.
Yeah, I mean, you're a little low resolution, but I mean, that's. Listen, guys, this isn't. We're not NASA. We don't have space age technology, okay?
Nah, I look like your little sister.
Wait, you can have the rubber ducky. Oh my god, I can't believe maple syrup. So wait, does it taste like maple syrup?
Yeah, it tastes like happiness. Is what
it tastes like happiness.
Yeah. What? I think it's just like because I know how you look at ingredients, and maybe I sound a little bit like snobby, but then I'll also go and eat like a cheeseburger from wherever. But like when you look at ingredients, I like to know what's like in the ingredients, like what I'm reading. And my chat knows I can't read, so if I just see that it says syrup, I'm like, cool, it only has syrup. I'm gonna put that in my coffee because I know what it is.
Oh, wait.
So that's also part of it.
Oh my God.
I can't read.
I mean, that's not snobby though. I look at all the ingredients too. I think it's just a smart thing to do is look at ingredients, right?
Yeah. And then eat it anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, dang, this has a lot of preservatives. Puts it in my cart.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? Titanium dioxide? It's also in rocket fuel? Great. I love that for me.
Wow, this must be a good
I'm gonna eat it anyway.
energy source then. Works for rockets, works for me.
Yeah. Oh my God, someone quote that, please. Works for rockets, works for me. Sava 2023.
I mean, we're both going to the moon, am I right, guys? Let's go, everybody.
To the moon, to the moon, to the moon, like those, to the moon, to the moon, to the moon.
Wait, I gotta keep myself from bouncing. I started bouncing because I got excited. I don't have the coverage you do.
Right. Oh yeah, you guys want to see me die? I don't know. Wait, can I show them? Wait,
Yeah,
can I
you
show
can.
them?
Yeah, you can. I don't care.
No. Wait, no.
No, you can. You can.
Wait,
you
why'd
can.
you say no?
It was a knee-jerk reaction.
Wait,
Okay.
no.
Most of my guests
Wait,
are
I
actually
don't know
naked.
if I should now.
No, you're okay. You're okay. It's okay.
I'm not naked.
No, she's not naked. She's
Wait,
faking.
look at it. Look at me, yo. Me. I have a bikini, Miteo.
You look like a mermaid.
Kawaii.
Looks like a mermaid when you come out of the water.
I feel like I have a mermaid tail.
You have a...
Not with me though.
No, with me.
I did a whole stream as a mermaid.
Do you like swimming?
No.
Not at all. Yeah, really?
No, I can't swim. But I just love mermaids.
You can't. Oh,
I'd say Ariel is one of my biggest inspirations.
have you actually? I kind of get that vibe. I kind of get the Ariel vibe too.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
You
You
know
know
what? See, I told you I'm a Disney princess. I told you. You guys be like, no, Reina, you're goofy. I'm not goofy. I'm a Disney princess. I told
Like-
you guys.
Pink is like lighter red, and you have like long pink hair, which is like a shade lighter than red. So it's like long red hair, and then you also have a wonderful singing voice. You're very excited.
Oh, no. That's debatable, but thank you.
What is this? Dude, I saw your Oh my
I'm
gosh, can I
debatable.
like gush about your 3-day debut really quick? Like, I know that was a while ago, but like, nobody's recovered. No one has recovered since then. We have still not recovered from that. It was so. If you have not seen it yet, guys, after this stream, you click on that. You click on the link I pinned. You go to her channel. You watch her 3D debut because it is amazing. Didn't you like you had to lug all your equipment? Didn't you? Because like your internet went out or something.
Yeah, my internet was going in and out, and I was like, nope, not risking it. And luckily, like, I was dog sitting for one of my neighbors, and I went to my mom and I was like, Mom, the internet! Like, because she was trying to help me make sure that it was working before before it happened, because she knew how big of a deal it was, and that I had to stream. And so, I ended up I was like, I'm just not gonna risk it, and I shoved all my stuff in my suitcase that I used to travel, like, with my stream stuff, and I looked it over to my neighbor's house, and I had,
Oh my
30
God.
minutes to set everything up.
I'm so like that is like it is so impressive. I have no idea how you did it. Like honestly, it was kind of like what? How?
I don't know. I remember I spent like hundreds of hours on that debut, because a lot of the things that you see are things I had to record myself. So I had to operate the camera myself. I had to get everything recorded myself, and even the videos themselves. Well, I did have them edited. I had to also cut those myself. I had to make all the environments. Did you see? So all the environments and stuff I had to make. It just took a long time.
I mean, it shows.
But now I know how to do it.
When you're debut, like okay, we were all watching. Well, I think all of us except Aletta, because she was asleep at the time. Because we did like a reaction stream the next day with Aletta, but when it was happening, we were all on a call like watching. And we were just, dude, Peony was going ham. She was like singing the whole time along with everything, like especially next level.
She texted me after and she was like, Reina, oh my god, I can't believe you did next level. She was so like, she was pogging so much. It was so cute. She was so cute. She was like, right, like she was so aggressive, like messaging me in all caps. It was so funny.
I can't like you covered every single base.
Yeah,
like you did all the different genres too. Like I think I literally started crying on your final song.
You're like about to make me cry.
It's my job. I need to refill the springs. I have to get you to cry.
No, yeah, I wanted to explore different genres because I feel like often when it comes to song covers, like with groups and stuff, I don't really get to explore different parts of my voice. And I don't think I'm like the best singer by any means or anything, but I really wanted to like the 3D debut to kind of show like the different sides of me because I like a lot of different things.
Right.
So I wanted to kind of have like a wide range and maybe even show people like new things that they wouldn't usually listen to. Because like I listen to a lot of K-pop, which a lot of people would say is trash, and to some extent I agree. But I also kind of want to show them like the good side of it, you know, or kind of like blend those sometimes. But yeah.
I mean, I don't know how your voice suited literally everything you did. Like I don't like that is a talent. That is a talent. Most people, no, I'm serious. Most people are like, oh, I have one genre I can sing really well. The rest is very difficult. Like you, every single thing you totally hit out of the park. I don't know. I was just, we were like all stunned in silence watching. We're like, like I literally, honestly, I go back and I watch your 3D debut like every. Honestly, I probably watch it like once a week because I'm like, I want to be like this. When I grow up and I become a 3D VTuber, I want to be like this.
I can help you. I actually, I helped Isla with the footage for one of her things in her debut. If you, I don't know, did you see Isla's dance in like the 3D environment where she was like bobbing her head back and forth and it was a song about like telling people to die? Did you see that one? Do you remember that? I don't remember the song, but anyway, she had me record the dance for that, and I made the environment for her and everything for that, and then I helped Nena make some of the rooms that she uses. Like the stage she used for hers and her room that she uses for 3D, and I made Lua's bar too. So anyway, I'm just saying, I'm not bragging or anything. I'm really not trying to brag. I'm just saying I know how to do those things, and then when you want to do it, I can help you.
Oh my god! So wait, are you do 3D modeling? You're like a 3D modeler?
Oh god, no! No, I'm just like no. It's a. there's like a way you can convert certain rooms and stuff to the application I use. It's just a very complicated and overly unnecessary process that I now know how to do, and I can add things to rooms too. So I can take like FBXs and I can add like if you wanted a plushie in there, I can combine things into a room. Like on the stage, I added my name to that stage, and I like changed the weather and stuff. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
anything but being a 3D model. Basically, I can do it all without making them.
I get that so hard though, cause like when I used to play VR chat and stuff, it's like I learned everything except like making the model. Like it's like basically like you're doing everything on the outside without going into the center. Have you ever I was wondering though, cause like, did you ever want to get the like with some 3D models they have the like really like synced tracking? I don't know what you call it. Like the where you can like stick your tongue out, do puff cheeks, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I can't do
like with a 3D model. Sava needs to poof her cheeks.
I need to poof my cheeks.
You mean like, so on the 3D model, are you asking me like what expressions I have? My brain's not working.
That's okay. And actually, I was gonna say, if you ever wanted to, I don't know if you have like your original like model like files for your 3D model, but I would like to play and see if I can get you that like extra facial motion if you wanted. That works with the like. Face
Oh yeah,
ID.
there's actually. That's so cool. Well, for the Face ID, there's like a thing you can use to add expressions, and I added expressions. Like I have the aqua face, you know, when she's crying. I added that and stuff to it, and everything because I love aqua. But yeah, no, I haven't really used that too often. But yeah, if you want to play with, you have total freedom to do whatever.
Oh my gosh, I would. Dude,
I mean, look at these. You made these. Look at these. Look at these.
Oh my gosh, don't look too closely now. No, we'll make them better. We will rebuild them. They'll be stronger than ever in the future.
we can enhance her. Make her stronger.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we want to say we want to enhance your boobs. That sounds like the other thing.
No, they got Wait, what does it sound like?
It sounds like well, you know how we were talking about plastic surgery the other day.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, that buckle fat removal thing is so weird. Why would you want like cute cheeks?
Yeah, why do people really want to suck their cheeks out?
But then other people want to have chubby cheeks.
Yeah.
Are you in chubby cheeks, gang?
Am I in chubby?
Are you in chubby cheeks?
Yeah. Gotta have something to pinch. Sorry, I was touching my cheeks. Yeah. I was examining them.
Yeah. I've always been told I have chipmunk cheeks. My cheeks are like really like squishy. Oh. But I couldn't imagine not having them either. You know what I mean?
You can, yeah. I mean, I don't know what I'd do. I feel like I would have a lot more like facial damage if I didn't have cheek fat. I've hit my head a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, mood. Oh my, are you clumsy too? Are you a klutz? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have hit my head so many times.
Gang!
My head looks like a golf ball with all the dents on it. Like it's like a dodecahedron.
Oh my god! I was not expecting you to say that today. On the list of things I was not expecting someone to say, that definitely is up there.
I'm like an 8-sided die. If you roll me on the ground, I land on a certain face on my head.
You're like a D20. You're a D20. That's so good. That's so good. Hey, what kind of games do you play? I know you play a lot of retro games, but like, do you play any RPGs?
On Roblox.
You play... Wait, you play Roblox? Have you played with She yet? Have you played with She?
I have not played it with She yet. I have not played with She yet. I literally play Roblox every day.
She plays Roblox. She plays Roblox. You gotta get in. You gotta call her up and see if she'll play with. I guarantee she will play with you. My daughter will play with you. I will allow that play date to happen.
Oh no, she's a.
You know she calls me dad.
She calls you dad. What's the lore on this? What's the lore on this?
Okay, we had our Red Dead Redemption 2 collab like a year ago.
Right.
And it was like, we were pretending we were father and son, and we were like rootin', tootin', shooting people like NPCs. So ever since then, I call her my daughter. She calls me dad. Actually, a dodecahedron is the D12. Oh my god, wow. Thank you, Leo. Thank you for that.
Oh my god. She wants to play with
you gotta play some...
Okay. I will harass her for it. What kind of... Do you know what game she plays on Roblox?
Please harass her. No idea. I just know whenever I join her Roblox streams, there's 12-year-olds.
Yes, every time!
I'm trying to like correct her chat. At least I don't know if that's the case now, but I'd have to like put like these 12-year-olds in like timeout because they just kept spamming like random stuff about Roblox. I am one of them. No. But yeah, that was a thing that I remember, but I haven't seen exactly what she would play.
Oh my god, playing like games kids play is so scary. Because of that.
Yeah, kids are horrifying.
Yeah, children are horrible.
Oh no, I froze. Oh no. Oh no, I froze. Oh wait. Oh wait.
Is the water that cold?
Oh, okay, Okay, we're back. We're back. I think we're back. We're back. Okay.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah,
We're back.
I froze. It's freezing. These springs are so cold.
Shall we?
Do you time me out too? No. I mean, if you pay Sava $5, I will time you out. If you pay Sava $5,
She does have
I
the
will
power.
time you out at a low price of $5. Yeah, I have the bonking power.
She has the bonking
Those are not
power.
club I don't know. Yeah, I froze. Yeah, it was really cold. But yeah, wait, what were we talking about?
Roblox. Oh my god, I've been playing Roblox for 12 years now. It's been a long time. I've been playing it for over a decade. A lot of people don't know how old Roblox is. Roblox has been out since 2006.
I don't know. I only just got into Minecraft, and that's because we have a server.
Oh my gosh, I haven't played Roblox.
Okay.
Not Roblox. Minecraft in so long. It's been so long since I played it.
They want me to put you in... They want me to put in timeout. Is that permission, Sava?
You have my blessing. Get him! Get him, Reina!
Okay. Get him! Get him! I'm getting him! I'm getting him! I'm getting him! You are banished for 5 minutes.
Get him!
Oh my god! You guys are crazy.
Oh my
Why?
gosh. Oh my gosh,
No, that guy paid $4.99.
Oh no! My donor messages! Ah! We're gonna be hearing it. I tried
love
to
you.
mute them. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no.
So I have a request from you, to you,
Oh?
for you.
Oh?
Which English? I have a request. I would like to request something.
Okay.
I would like you to play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, please.
Wait, what was it called? What was it called?
It's called Baldur's Gate 3. It's my addiction. It's my passion. I really love the game. It's an RPG, and I want you to play with me. I want to get you, me, and Peony, and one other person to play with me. Probably Nami. I want you to play with me. Yeah, the thing is, it's still in beta, so the game's not finished, so we're gonna have to keep restarting, but I have to beat the game like 40 times, because it's still in beta mode, and I want a squad to play with.
Of course I would, of course. Hey man, don't worry about it.
I'm not introducing her to Gale. Gale sucks.
I played It Takes Two with Miryu the other day, and the server for like the Ubisoft servers are so bad. So we literally, I think the game disconnected, and we had to restart it literally like 10 times. I'm not even joking. Like probably like 10 times. It took so many times.
That's so annoying.
So I have. It's
Oh my
okay.
God.
I've been.
How far did you get?
We got out of prison.
How far did you get?
That's far we got. We got out of prison.
Oh, that's the game. I shot Nene.
You shot that?
Yeah, I won't spoil anything. I'm not gonna spoil anything. But that was the first collab game I ever played. I played it with Nene. Oh, memories! That's so cool. I feel old because I'm the senpai. I feel like back in my day we played It Takes Two.
Oh yeah. It's called it's called It's a Way Out, not Takes Two. I always get them confused.
Yeah,
I always
Way
think they're
Out.
the same thing.
I figured that was what you were talking about.
Yeah. The prison one. Yeah.
Oh, Way In. Yeah. Well, when you said It Takes Two and then you said prison, I just went to the other one.
Dude, I'd make such a good criminal. Like honestly.
Okay, please elaborate on that, please. You can't just say that. And
I mean, like, I played the game so good. I so good played the game. The game's so good. Me so good at the game. So I could be a good criminal IRL, I think. I'm such a prude, though. My mom thinks I'm such a goody two shoes because we'll be like going out, and I will grab my mom by the arm and I'll pull her onto the crosswalk if she starts crossing the street. I'm like, Mom, the crosswalk is here. And it's literally like 3 inches away from where she's walking. I'm like, you have to walk on the crosswalk. But yeah, I could be a criminal. I think I could do it.
I'll be there. I'll tell you this is what my demon mother says to me. You get one time. One time to be bailed out of prison. You get one time from me to get bailed out of prison.
Oh my, one time is pretty generous though.
One time. I haven't used my time yet, by the way.
my gosh. That's still pretty generous. One time I stole a chocolate bar and I cried. I went to Disney World.
Really?
Yeah, I was 8 years old and I took a chocolate bar and I walked away. I picked up the chocolate bar and I walked away and I went up to my sister to ask her if I could buy it. Like if we could get it, and she was like, "You already took it." And I was like,
No!
and I ate it. I was like, well, yeah, I mean, it's free chocolate.
You were crying. You just ate it like crying.
Yes. That was the most. No, that's what I call a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I would say so. Did it taste even sweeter because you knew you shouldn't have had it?
It tasted salty because it was mixing with my tears.
There's one time I was in like one of those stores, you know, as you do, and this one store had like a necklace and it said it was something stupid. It was like something. It said like, "Oh, sexy" or something. And me and my friend, she and I were just trying on stupid jewelry, and like I still have a photo of her with like this really terrible looking like snapback on that said something like, I don't know, like juicy or something, or like bad. It was something stupid. And so she and I were like shopping, and I have the necklace on and we're laughing and she's like putting the hat back and stuff, and I just walk out with her. We get all the way back to my demon portal and I look down and I still have the necklace on and I'm like, oh god, I've committed a sin. I'm a demon, but I've committed a sin.
Oh
So yeah, I was too embarrassed to take it back and we were freaking out. She's like, well, they're gonna think you took it on purpose now, and I'm like, no. So like, I just gave it to her to keep. I don't know where that sexy necklace is anymore.
You dropped.
I don't know what happened to it.
You dumped the evidence on her.
Yeah. I fought the war and I won.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Have you ever
That was
been
the
to
one time and I felt
Claire's?
so guilty. Yeah. Have you?
Yes, I've been many times. One time I don't think I stole it, but I got do you remember they had like, I miss this. Are kids still into this aesthetic where it's like kawaii milkshake like necklaces or like kawaii cookie stuff where it's like they have like a hat that's like bite me and it's like a blushing like chibi cookie with a bite out of it. Are kids still like
Is that a thing?
Yeah, oh my gosh, that was
I don't
such a
know.
thing. That was such a thing. You would get like
I had a t-shirt that said a cute angle, and it was an angle, and it was like, oh, stop it, you. Like, it was like blushing. I was like, ooh. Like that kind of thing?
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, I think so. I remember my mom bought me a shirt like that once. It was like a cupcake, and it was like a cupcake with like false eyelashes, and it says like, like, I don't remember what it was. Something like my boyfriend bought me this shirt or something like that, and it was like their boyfriend was like a chocolate bar or something. I'm like, I don't get it. It was so weird. I remember thinking like, what the heck? They like had such a weird like shirts like that back then. Or it was like,
Yeah.
oh, I only love my dog, and it was like a dog covered in like rhinestone jewelry shirt, like that kind of stuff. It was so weird. It was so weird. It was like
That
Facebook
sounds like a
mom
fever
memes.
dream.
I think
That
I
sounds
grew-
like a fever dream.
I think my childhood was a fever dream, to be honest, when I look back on it.
I spent most of my childhood in the underworld, but so technically it kind of was a fever dream, you know, because there were just demons all over the place, lots of like torture and rituals and stuff. So you know, it was kind of fever dreamy.
Well, I mean, okay, well, if you actually took something...
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
And then the Fire Nation
And then I went up to go shopping.
I mean, if you actually took something in the underworld, is it really a problem then? Isn't that like, it's not expected then? Like, isn't that like the correct way to do
but
it?
see, like, I'm kind of terrible at being a demon. Have you met me? I'm kind of terrible at everything that involves being a demon. So, you know, that guilt still lived with me.
Oh my gosh.
Yippee! Torture! Yay! Torture! Yippee! What's the highest you can go with your voice?
The highest I can... Oh my gosh. That's as high as I go. That's as high as I can go.
Cute. You're cute.
I can try and go higher, but it like starts to break. Yeah, no.
Oh my god, I think a glass just broke. Did anyone hear that? Oh, weird.
I think that was my eardrums.
I did it again. Hey. Oh yeah, today my mom said I'm not sexy enough. That was a thing. That my
saw that
demon
tweet.
mom
I was gonna
actually
reply.
said to me.
I was gonna reply. My mom says the same stuff about me. She's like, I like go out. She's like,
Really?
unbutton your top, and I'm like, why? She's like, you look like a nerd. You look like a nerd.
Yes. My mom does the same thing. And then she's like, you're too small. You're not tall enough. I'm like, can you leave me alone, please?
Yeah, my mom's always like, she's always like, yeah, unbutton your top.
you a
or
nerd.
like, yeah, she's always, or like, she's like,
Yeah.
don't wear glasses, get your hair cut, that kind of stuff. Or like, wear
Yeah.
makeup.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll wear something that I think is cute, or I'll have my hair like up or something, like in a bun, and she's like, wear your hair down. Why are you wearing that? You I thought I looked nice, mother! Please! Sometimes it'd be your own. Yeah! I'm happy though that your mom also calls you a nerd, because I had to deal with that for like thousands of years.
Oh my gosh, there's no way I could escape. I sound like the nerd emoji. Like, that's what my voice sounds like, so there's no way I could have escaped that. Actually. According to my calculations.
Only because of... You're so stupid. When I was we were at like a family dinner, like with some like of my like extended family, like cousins and stuff. I went to go get. I think my child already knows this, but I went to go get a drink, and they were like, can we even serve you? Like you look like a child. I'm like, can you stop? Like stop with this. Like they were saying because of my voice that they thought that I was like 12 or something, and I'm like, I am 7,002.5. Please.
Oh my god.
Just demon things.
I feel like everyone around me just assumes I'm older. Maybe it's because I'm balding. Maybe that's why. They just think I'm older.
Wait, are you? Wait. No way. I don't. Your hair looks very full and luscious to me.
Well, you see, that's because I have bangs. If I pull them back, suddenly there's like a landing pad. There's like a big H for a helicopter to come down.
You have an 8 head.
Yeah, I got a helipad for a forehead. No, but
Oh my god, I want to see.
Gosh. You want to see?
me. Yeah, I want to see.
Later, it's a secret. It's a secret. I'd rather show my boobs right now than show my hairline.
Wait, I'm gonna go underwater and take a look. I'm kidding. Not again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Free tic-tac-toe board. Oh my god, did they play tic-tac-toe on your forehead too?
Well, they can't. It's a
Not
secret.
fair.
It's my secret. It's my strongly guarded secret. They can't see my forehead. They're not allowed. But yeah, I'm like both. I was like I was watching that what's his name, the plastic surgeon guy that does all the hair transplants, because I kept getting it recommended. So I got like hyper focused on like the Norwood scale and stuff. And I went in the mirror. I don't look in the mirror for like long periods of time because I don't know. Like, I'm just working all day, so I don't go to my mirror. And I saw my reflection.
Yeah.
I went to go brush my teeth. I look up and I'm like, like, where'd it go? Who is that?
Oh my gosh. Is that
my
your
God.
voice? Who, me or Sava? Either way, I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. And
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
sound like this because my nose is funky. My nose is a little groovy. It's got a bit of a groovy.
Oh my god, me too! Exactly!
Yes!
Thank you!
Yes.
We talked about this.
Yeah. Deviated septum.
Well,
gang.
my nose is... I don't have a deviated septum. I'm just congested all the time.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
just like... I'm just like constantly congested.
Dude, mine is like...
What the fuck?
Oh no! I don't want to be a sphinx.
Yeah, continue. Please continue.
Yeah, my nose is like, I have something called deviated septum, so like, you know how I mean, unless you don't have this, which would be very shocking, you get the line in between your nostrils, right, that separates them into two. My line is like completely like crushed on one side. It's like totally pushed inside onto one nostril. So like, I got one big nostril, one small nostril. No, it doesn't hurt, but it makes it harder to breathe, and it also means I get congested really easily. So like, a lot of times I'll have to mute in the middle of stream, and I have to like snort, and it's really gross. I had to snort because when I talk too much, it's like slowly like this is gross. It's slowly like you know, it fills up.
I mean, I think like that, like, well, I can't relate on that level. I can relate on being just like stuffy all the time.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I'm allergic to like everything. I'm allergic to everything. Like, I was told I should have been in a bubble.
Oh my god.
They're like, man, this kid needs to be put in a bubble. What is wrong with this kid?
Oh my god.
One of my doctors is even like, how are you even like alive right now? Like, what?
Oh my, that's comforting to hear. That's comforting. A doctor to say, how are you alive?
I love that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
How are you alive?
I should have been kept in a bubble, but that's not because of allergies. That's because I'm a menace to myself and others.
A fun menace. A cute menace.
Oh, cute.
Altoids? Wait, what?
Guys, shh, don't tell her. Shh, come on.
Altoids? What about Altoids?
So, I might have... Okay, when I was in middle... Okay, do you know... Have you ever heard about people smoking Smarties?
Yeah, that was a thing. That's so weird.
Yeah, so like, I didn't smoke Smarties. I didn't smoke Altoids. I would crush Altoids and I would snort them up my nose. I actually did a whole stream where I did that.
I knew about the soap, but I didn't know about the Altoids. I knew about the soap, Sava. I didn't know you did Altoids.
Yeah, I can do it right now. Actually, I have them with me because I snorted them for stream. But it's not bad. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It's like I have right here.
It would burn because they're mints.
It doesn't burn. It's like refreshing, right? It's like you know,
oh my god.
You know, like Afrin that people put up their nose to decongest it. It's kind of like that refreshing feeling.
It doesn't hurt now, yeah, because her nose is totally numb.
It's okay. My nose was a lost cause.
Numb to it now.
My nose was a lost cause from birth. It's
please.
Okay. Do you know about the other stuff I've done on stream? Do you know about the cat food or like me sitting on my face?
I knew about no, actually, wait. I think the cat food. You know what happens? I think I just black out everything that you do.
Management too.
Like, I will see that you're doing something, and I'm like, huh, and then I'll just go do something else.
Oh my gosh, there's so many times.
I'm trying to say hi, but I'm so confused that I'm just like, I don't know what this is.
Oh my gosh, there's so many times I'm like with management, I'm like, oh, thank God management's in like an opposite time zone.
I mean, I've done some really weird stuff. Maybe not the same kind of weird, but definitely when I'm like, man, I'm glad management's not watching. But one time, like, Kawaii messaged me while I was streaming, and she was like, oh my god, good job doing your stream. I'm like, no! Walk away!
Oh my
I don't remember which stream it was. It was like something that I was like really hoping they weren't watching for. And then of course she's like, "Wow, good job!" Like, no.
So like, there was one stream where I had like Fudi sit into management because I didn't have I didn't have a mod, right? So like, it was like the one stream that I ever had them sit in on to like manage it. It was like a Roblox stream, right? For like obvious reasons. But she was there, and it just so happened to be the same stream where I started shaving my armpits into the mic. So
Office?
I've seen some of it. Wow.
Do you know that the meme was like, "Why are you the way that you are?" Why are you the way that you are?
Well, remember I told you I've hit my head a lot, so.
Yeah. That's true. No, but I said this to Sava off stream too. But I guess I'll say it again for you guys. I guess I'm feeling gracious, whatever. But no, I just think that Sava is such a fun, unique, and like bubbly cat. And I was telling her that I couldn't imagine anyone else being Sava. I just think you're just so incredible and you're so creative. And I really wanted to be on Sava Springs for a long time because you're so fun. And I know when we hung out during our first debut week. I did the cycle, the rounds where I hung out with all of Gen 3. You know, during your debut, I was like, I gotta hit them up. So, but I really felt like just immediately you were so special. And I'm really happy that I get to hang out with you today.
Thank you. I'm going full Tim Allen right now. She made it sound. I was like, why do you sound like that guy from Home Improvement, like the meme? And she was like, Tim Allen, and I was like, yeah. I can't even do it. Yeah, we need more really weird stuff going on. You know, I really love how weird you are. I'm pretty weird, different kind of weird. Go too far sometimes, though. I think you don't. I mean, as long as it's in your comfort zone. Yeah. I don't think I would ever eat soap, but I also know that we're not the same. You know, I couldn't expect that. You know what I mean? Expect you to not eat soap. Don't bring up the crystals, guys. Don't bring up the crystals. Oh, you told me about that. Did I bring up the crystals? You told me you did a crystal stream when you raided me, but something about fluids. That's all. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the crystals. I blocked it out. Yeah, let's keep it blocked out. Let's keep it blocked out. I'll just say I made special crystals. I made these special crystals and I put them in my bathtub to grow, and then I showered on stream in like Valentine's Day, and I forgot they were in there, and I turned the shower and I destroyed all of them. And like, there was literally a moment. I posted it on Twitter. I caught the moment it happened. I was like, "Alright, guys, I'm getting in the shower." And I opened and you hear like, as I pull the curtain back, and I go like, "Oh no!" I think what I like the most about that is when you're doing you're trying to like impersonate yourself, and you do it totally different. Oh my god! I'm in the shower. Why are you doing a different voice of yourself? I don't know. It just feels natural. Past me is just God, get in the shower. Get in the shower. I don't know. I just perceive past me as being a little dumber. That was her own caricature. I do. No, seriously, that is so funny. Yeah. I don't know how you. And sometimes when I'm hanging out with like the other company mates, I'm like, oh, this would be a fun off collab idea. What would we do for an off collab? If you could see us doing an off collab, what would we do? We have to blend the weird. We have to do something that's both incredibly stupid and dumb and mind numbing, but also like hazardous. Oh my gosh, I would love to go explore. I would love to go break into like an abandoned like building and like walk around it. Oh my god, do like a haunted house vlog, like a vlog with our voices. I love streaming as we go through a haunted house. Yeah, but we'll probably die if we did that because they're like really dangerous. But like, I love abandoned houses. I love them so much. I love when you like go and you find the fridge, you open it up, it's got like 20-year-old milk in it. I don't know. That's like I love that. I don't know. How many times has that happened to you? How many times have you done that? I think I've only gone once, but. Not often, because it's too dangerous where I live. If I did that here, I'd probably die. Because most abandoned houses are not truly abandoned. You know what I mean? Oh, true. I've never done anything like that. I do like watching like those videos about like dead malls and stuff, though. We could go to a dead mall. Yeah, and we can get exposed to black mold. I think it'd be funny. Let's do it. Just inhale deep. Who can sniff the black mold the longest before passing out challenge?
Yeah! Being chronically ill challenge. Let's go!
who can grab as much as best
welcome.
doors?
Thank you so much for coming. I saw this one clip. It was recommended to me on YouTube for some reason. I didn't really watch the show very much, but I think the cartoon was like My Gym Partner's a Monkey or something. And
Oh, yeah.
There's this one clip that was like on YouTube, and he was like eating a box of popcorn, and like the kid or something asks, "Oh, where'd you get that popcorn?" And he's like, "Oh, I just grabbed it from the ceiling. It was asbestos. Dude was eating asbestos. Like he was like out of a popcorn bowl, and I was like, oh my god, what? Is that a thing? Does it look like popcorn?
Wait, popcorn
like it
ceilings
does.
are asbestos?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, but I have a popcorn ceiling.
Don't take it down! Don't take it off! Don't take it off! Don't take it off! You're gonna have to test it first.
My house is like from the 80s. I live in an old house because it's cheap to live in.
Yeah, that's a mood.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, that explains a lot, though.
Sava, please!
You see the fluff in my ears? It's
No,
actually
you should
asbestos.
be okay. No, you should be okay. Because as long as you don't, like, mess with it, it should be fine. You just have to get it, like, take it, like, a tiny section and, like, test it, I think. There's some places that do it for free, like, the testing.
When
if
I-
you really care. Or you could just keep breathing it in, you know?
When I was a kid,
Up to
we had a bunk bed when I was a kid, and I had the top bunk, and I used to just sit on the top bunk and I put my feet on the ceiling and like rub all the popcorn off with my feet. It was like snowing. I'm being serious. I did that.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! So please! I'm so concerned for you right now! Oh my god! It's probably fine, yeah.
Really fun. I did that though.
Maybe tell your mom or your parents.
Oh.
Yeah, if it's snowing, it's probably something you should get. A true menace, yeah, we love her. We stand. She's the moment. Solid is the moment.
Enjoy me while you have me, guys.
Yeah, at least you didn't eat it. At least you didn't eat it, though.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you started eating it?
Yeah, imagine.
Please tell me that was not. I actually did eat it. Please tell me that was
I don't
not
recollect
that meant.
eating it, but I cannot say with 100% certainty that it did not occur. I mean,
I'm so concerned.
I mean, you are talking to the person that ate like 5 bars of soap on stream, and I ate like more than half.
Okay,
of each
yeah,
bar.
but soap smells delicious. I understand. I used to. Okay, we're getting into like weird stuff I used to do. I used to love the smell of soap so much that I would sniff it, and I would sniff it at like an empty box that the soap was in. I would just sniff the box. Like I'd go around the house just sniffing the box, and I got to the point where my mom told me that she was, you gotta stop sniffing these, boxes. So I felt so bad that I still wanted to sniff the box. I was hiding in a closet, sniffing this empty soap box. And she was looking for me, so she opens the closet, and I'm just there, like, sniffing the soap box. So, you know, soap is pretty delicious.
I love soap boxes though.
She's a box sniffer! Yeah, well, this was... I understand, though. It's enticing, you know?
I used to chew on seatbelts. Have you ever chewed on a seatbelt before?
No.
It actually, I don't know. I think it tastes pretty. I don't know. When I was a kid, okay, listen. I think they taste pretty good. Like I'm not even joking. Like they have kind of like they have a nice mouthfeel and a nice like taste to them. They have like a comfortable taste. Used to, not still. Yo, no, I don't chew on seatbelts anymore. But
have you like ever like sucked on like a necklace?
yes. Okay, listen. It's really gross. I didn't have. The only time I ever sucked on a necklace, it was not a necklace. It was a choker, and it was. I like pulled the choker up
Like
and I
the
put it in my mouth.
plastic ones?
Yeah. Like
Wait,
the one.
the plastic choker?
Yeah, I put the I just pulled the choker into my mouth like that. It was so gross. It was soaked in
But the
spit.
whole, but the metal taste. taste is really good. When you like, when I used to like suck on necklaces. I don't know, like the taste is like really, really unique, I guess. How did we get here? This is the Sava stream, okay? This is the Sava stream.
Yeah,
I expected nothing else.
I mean, for me,
We embraced the curse.
I couldn't suck on my necklaces because they kept turning my skin blue, and I didn't trust what it would do to my body if I ate it. That's where I draw the line. Asbestos is fine, but...
that's where you draw the line. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I can't wear certain necklaces. Like I have like a nickel allergy, so if I wear them, I would get really itchy. I also have a skin I get itchy really easily. So it would really like irritate me. I have eczema. You too?
I don't know what mine is. The doctors are like, they're like, what is wrong with you?
Mood. Oh my god, you too? Fake twins.
Oh my god, do we have the same, like, thing going? Like, I don't even know what's wrong with me. They just kind of look at me and they're like, something's going on here. Like, dude, that's the problem. I have all these issues and none of my doctors can diagnose them. They're like, yeah, this is an issue, but IDK, what to call it? Like, that's pretty much every single time I go to the doctor.
That's such a mood. Same. I had this like, sorry, you guys. We're just talking about like our weird bodily functions, but I had this like pain in my stomach for a really long time, like a sharp pain in my stomach, and I got it looked at, and I got it reviewed by specialists, and they're like, yeah, so there's nothing going on. I don't know what's wrong with you. I'm like, oh, that's great. Thank you. Like when I do dance practice and I'm like learning different routines and stuff, sometimes if I move too much I get like a sharp pain in my stomach and I'm like, well, I'm just dying, that's fine.
I had something like that, but they found out what it was. I had ripped a hole in my colon.
Oh my god.
Not fun. I don't recommend it. But yeah, it does hurt you. It hurts like in your stomach area. It's like yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah. Well, where am I? I can't believe you did that. Are you okay?
Well, I'm a VTuber, so I mean, take it or leave it. Could have been worse. Could have been better.
I turned into that's what isekai. I got a hole in my colon and turned into an anime girl. That's oh my gosh. Yeah, I had a thing when I was like a baby, where my it's hard to explain. I had to have like a procedure when I was a baby, and because of this procedure, they like took out my appendix too. Like they took outside all my appendix. But I have a scar like right there on my lower stomach. So I don't know if that's what's causing the pain or what. But like they're just like, yeah, whatever. You're fine. You're good. It's not a hole in my colon though. I don't know how you did that. You did that.
Well, you know how we have this stuff. It's when that's what happens when you eat nothing but things you're not really supposed to have. Then your body's like, what are you doing?
Oh no.
Yes.
Wait, can you do that voice again? That was funny.
Like talking like this. Hello, whippersnapper. Hello, Reina-san. It's me, Grandpa Sava.
Is that what?
Grandpa Sava.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, a quarter cost a nickel. Was it the magnet? Did you eat a magnet?
I mean, I did eat a magnet, but that's not what caused it. That was when I was younger. I used to make magnets. I used to make ant sandwiches with magnets. I used to put like one magnet on one end and one on the other one, and I would get the ants that were crawling on my desk.
Oh.
It's a little booby trap.
Ants are so cool. Ants are like actually really, really interesting.
Apparently they smell
you
good
like
when they
eating
get
ants
crushed.
Or you like ants?
No, I didn't eat them.
Okay. You cut out for a second, so I couldn't hear you. So I was like, oh wait, what is she said? She eats ants. No, I was reading this book about ants. As one does. I can't read. I was reading this book about ants, and it was talking about like they have an ability to like really communicate well with each other. Like if they find a food source, because you know they have to work together. They'll
Oh.
like they'll go to one ant, bring them over, show them the food, and then they'll go and grab another ant, bring them over, like they go like that until there's like hundreds of ants over there. And then by that point, they've memorized the path so much that they can just like haul it back easily. Isn't that crazy? It's just weird.
Yeah, ants are
Yeah.
really cool. One time, I had 2 ant piles in my yard, and I scooped one from each pile, and I put them in the other one, and they had a war. And I thought that was pretty interesting.
Wow.
Yeah. But I think they're
Wait,
really
you had
cool.
a, how did they have a war?
Well, because they're 2 different ant piles, right? So they're like not friends.
Oh, it's territorial. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
not these guys. We're gonna heck them up.
yeah. So, but they're like, I remember, what is it? Have you ever heard of an ant spiral? What is it called? Death spiral with ants? I think that's really interesting. It's like,
Yeah, when they get stuck and they keep walking like in a circle.
yeah, so like ants follow each
Right?
other's pheromones. So whichever the pheromone of the ant in front of them, they'll just keep following it. So they're all just following each other,
Mm.
but the one in the front's like following the end of the trail. So like they just keep going in a
Yeah,
line
it's so-
until they die. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like so dumb looking. Yeah. He's like, I thought you guys were kind of smart, but I guess everyone has their moments, you know?
Yeah, we have our limits.
You
We have our
can't be good
limits.
at it all the time.
we
Oh,
can't be to
man.
every ant.
Yeah. What's your favorite animal? Do you have a favorite animal?
My favorite animal. Oh,
Mm.
that's hard. That's hard. I like a lot of. Oh, pine martens. I love pine martens. They're also called sables. So, pine marten it's in the mustelid family, which mustelids are otters, ferrets, minks.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, so pine martens
Yeah,
are
they're
so
so
cute.
cute. They used to, didn't they used to get bred for, like, their fur?
Yeah.
Martens, like,
So, if you ever hear of like
Yeah.
sable clothing, like it's like sable color, it comes from the color of pine martens in winter. They have like really deep, dark colored coats. Or no, in summer. They have really nice fur, but they're crazy and they're murderous, and I love them. They're so funny. They're so
Yeah.
funny. They have like comedic timing.
they're so cute. Yeah, I know, not necessarily this specific type, but there's another one that's, wait, are marmots? I can't remember the name. There's like one that was like bred like in, no, that's a different thing. That's like a groundhog. I can't remember. There's like one type of similar in the same family, and they like were used to like be bred for like scarves and hats and stuff because they were seen
Oh.
as less expensive than minks.
Less expensive.
Minks.
All right. So there's in the mustelid family. There's wolverines. There's stoats. There's otters. There's what's it called? I mean, there's something similar to
Oh wait,
the.
I'm thinking of the same thing. It was Martins. It was Martins.
Yeah, I love martins.
Yeah.
Actually, what's crazy is like mongoose, like the mongoose. It's actually not related to ferrets or anything like that.
Yeah.
It just like looks like them. There's some of that
Oh,
convergent
really?
evolution. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love animal stuff. Oh my gosh. I know so many
Me
weird
too!
facts. I know so many weird facts. Can you do animal
Look at
impressions?
Not really. Look at that. That's like a cluster of them. I sent a picture.
Yeah. It's their fur. As like
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I felt it before. It's really soft. It's really soft and glossy.
Yeah, it's super soft. I saw one in like a thrift store once. I was like, whoa, that must be expensive.
Fancy.
Animal impressions. Fancy. I saw God, what can I do? I don't really know. Meow. It's not very good.
I used
What
to.
do you do?
I can do a couple. I don't know how good I. So Chad thinks I do really good. Mean cat sound, like angry cat, like.
Oh,
that,
that's so good.
And then I can do
That's
like
so good.
meow, like that.
That is so good.
And then I like doing doves. Dove is like that. That's what I know.
Well, what was that? What was that?
That was a dove. A dove.
Oh, a dove. I thought you said a dog, and then I was like, that is a weird.
That's a weird dog.
That dog.
There's another. Oh, I can do like a pretty good pig, but like it's like a realistic pig. You know how like pigs sound horrible? Like they sound like really scary. It's like that.
Do it.
They're like like that.
You do such a what the? That was so crazy.
They're horrible.
Your
They're
animal noises are so good.
Dude, sometimes I just sit around. That's all they do all day. Just make animal
I think
noises.
pigs are adorable.
I like pigs too.
I really love animals. One of my first charity streams I did was for the World Wildlife Fund because I just love them so much. I think like panda bears are definitely in my top 5.
I'm always see panda bears to me. They just seem so like harmless, but I know they're like a bear that could kill me, right? But like whenever I see them, I'm like, oh,
Not
go up
really.
and pet it like a dog. But like it's like a whole bear.
But they're so dumb. I remember they're so hard to like get to mate with each other. They're just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And you're like, okay, but you're endangered. They're like, no, nope, I'm gonna go over here. Like they're probably the dumbest bear out of.
Apparently, I read
And
this
because of that,
article.
they're not as threatening.
They had to show panda bears like certain footage to encourage them to mate. So
Yeah, that sounds accurate. That sounds accurate.
Yo,
Oh my god.
oh my gosh, the only
Yeah,
animal to
when it
watch.
comes to They're so cute and they roll around. Yeah. I have a panda like a panda picture on my stream. It's a picture of a panda's butt. It's a picture of a panda's butt, and I put the words hope on it because I want, it's an inspirational poster. It really fills me with inspiration.
Fills you with hope.
But I just think they're so exactly. They're just so cute and dumb, and I love them.
Oh my gosh. Sometimes I wish I could just eat a whole stalk of bamboo like a panda. I watched a panda eat bamboo and I'm just like, dang, wish that were me. Wish I could just rip something so easily and go, come.
What? They make it look so tasty.
They do.
Like,
It
maybe
looks
they
so...
can stop making it look so good.
Yeah, stop making it look so good. Come on,
Yeah,
pandas.
it's their fun. Oh my god, that's our off club. We eat bamboo live on stream.
Yeah, we fight
eat
pandas
bamboo
for,
live
to
on
eat
stream.
bamboo. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Do you
that's
like red
I would love
pandas?
to go to like. Yeah, they're kind of a little more aggressive though, right? If you get too close.
Well, they're so small. I thought red pandas, they just kind of like stand up and they get scared. They go, because when they get spooked, they stand on their hind legs and they put their hands in the air when they get spooked.
Oh, cute, like a meerkat.
Yeah, they're like, they go, woo, woo.
That's cute.
They get spooked.
I saw some red pandas when I was in Japan. I saw some like red pandas in like a sanctuary, and the signs were saying like don't get too close, like they can get aggressive and stuff. So that's the only reason why I said that.
Probably because I've seen videos where people will start reaching into the panda enclosure, like red panda enclosure, trying to touch them. So I don't know if that's if they're like actually aggressive or it's just like they didn't want people trying to touch them. Because I did see videos where people are like trying to touch the red panda. I'm like, stop! Why? It's not a petting zoo.
I want to pet every animal, everyone at least
Yeah.
once. That should be my goal. Hey, we should go to like an animal sanctuary together. That'd be so fun.
Yes, I love them. The problem is I've only
Me
been
too!
to I've been to like bad zoos. That's like mostly what I've been to, just because of like location and stuff. It's the most convenient place to go.
Mm.
I want to go to one that's like an actual like good place for the animals, right?
Let's find one and go to one.
Yeah,
I always
wanna
wanted to go to
ride
an
a tiger.
elephant sanctuary. You can ride the tiger, but you might be like maybe we could like go to a show or something. I bring Sava to the show and suddenly she's on the tiger.
Giddy up, let's go! My noble steed, I've claimed him.
But I've always wanted to go to an elephant sanctuary too because they're so cool.
I can't say this because it's too like local. I don't think I can say this, but I have a cool story about elephants. I have a cool story about elephants I could tell you.
Tell me later.
I'll tell you later.
Tell me
I'll tell you later.
Yeah. I love elephants. Can we pet Sava? Don't you guys already pet Sava? Don't
No,
you
I
already
think if they pet me, they'll get stuck.
Do they pet
They'll like
you?
stick. So they can't do that.
Is it because you don't shower?
Yes, yes, that is why. My whole body's a glue trap.
That's how you lure in your prey. That's how you lure in your prey.
Yeah, I'm like a Venus flytrap. Though I can't even say I smell good. Like this, I don't even smell good. That's not even why they're getting alerted. I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's your pheromones. They're very unique.
My pheromones, Chat. Can you smell my pheromones? What do they smell like? Can you smell my pheromones?
Me? Are you asking me to smell your pheromones?
Well, I mean, you too as
Or are you
well.
asking Chat to smell your pheromones?
Both. You want to smell
I
my
think
pheromones?
It smells like soap in here.
Hey, that's good. That's good. It could be worse. It could be worse. I actually showered before this just for you. I showered just before this just for you. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I guess you kind of should shower before you get into a spring, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Listen, I'll just say, don't look on the edge of the spring. There's something akin to the Atlantic garbage patch in the corner. Don't worry about that. I'll take that out later. Don't worry about
So stupid. I think, I feel like if I had pheromones, like my pheromones probably smell like strawberries or something.
I think my pheromones would smell like pennies. Like quarters. Or like quarters mixed with like cream soda, maybe. That smell.
Have you? Is it like you smell like you've been outside and like you just came in? Like, is that, like
Yeah. I smell like a dad that's been mowing the lawn in summer.
Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming. Oh, that's hot. Shut up, Nick. Oh my god. Soy sauce and pennies.
I know. Oh, I wish I smelled like soy sauce. I love the smell of soy sauce. No, honestly, most of the time I smell like tomato
Soy sauce
soup.
is really good. Is it? You eat a lot of tomato soup?
No, like if I don't shower, I smell like tomato soup.
I don't know what I smell like when I don't. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to describe it, and I guess that's kind of the point, right?
Yeah.
It looks like you're sniffing me. It looks like.
Oh, I just sniffed my own armpits because I was curious.
It looks like you're sniffing me.
No, don't worry.
You
I
can sniff me. It's fine.
most of the time, if I'm next to anybody in the collab, I'm like constantly sniffing them the entire collab, just like that the whole time. Every single time I'm next to Peony, and I'm always leaning into Peony's back, smelling her hair like a creepster. Like Peony's just always like, she's always like, Sava, please stop smelling me, and I'm like, petunias.
Petunias.
Petunia. Marigold today,
You're so dumb. Oh my god. Oh jeez.
They think
So
I'm
stupid.
trying to get better at doing like a gruff like drill sergeant voice. I think I'm getting better at it. Like no, I can't do it. How do you do it?
This is my gruff voice. This is as gruff as I can get. But it's not very good.
I'll try. It's like
I can talk like this. You get very deep and
I can
gruff.
talk like this too. Very deep.
Drop down and give me 20.
How about 25?
25. I'll get a number 9 with cheese.
2 number 6s, a number 5 with extra dip.
2 number 7s and a Diet Coke. Hell yeah, brother.
oh my god.
Yeah, I feel like my voice doesn't have a ton of range. You know, that's why whenever people come to my streams, I'm like, look, you get what you get kind of thing, you know?
Oh.
But I feel like I can do like that voice really dumbly and really it's really stupid. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.
Wait, can you sing can you sing It's a Beautiful World, It's a Wonderful World in that voice?
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
real woman. Yeah.
With this voice. Yeah.
I can't even do that voice. I can't even do it.
With this voice.
Can you do
You
Kermit?
did it. It was really good. I showed it to you. No, I can't. I can do R2D2.
What? Yes.
Yeah. Brace your ears, everybody.
I'm bracing.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
He's dying. That's a scream that he does.
Yeah, oh my god. Someone asked me if I could do R2D2 the other day. Now I know why. I didn't even think about his scream. I was just like, oh, you mean like he's like, beep, boop, 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 boop. I can't really do the beep, boop, boop, boop. I didn't realize that. I can't even do that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm very good at sounding shrill. That's my specialty. If you like shrill things, that's me.
I'm just told I sound like Chucky from Rugrats or Bart Simpson. Is what I get told a lot. So if I go nasally, if I go like this, don't have a cow, man, like that. Tommy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Tommy.
So
They always sound like I sound like that. I can do a deep voice, and everyone's like, "What is that?" Did I tell you when I did the deep voice in my audition? Management was like, "Is that your real voice?" I was like, "No."
No. Oh wait, let me hear. I'll try to do my deep voice if you do yours.
Oh my gosh, what do I say? Sorry, I'm slapping my legs.
Thigh slaps. Let's go.
Hello, Reina-san. Nice to meet you. Hi. Do deep.
don't flash.
That's really good.
What else do I say?
No, this is
Boy,
not
what the-
this is not my real voice, but I appreciate you asking to hear it. Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's like, I can go deeper than that, but then it doesn't sound. It sounds like just like a silly voice. But that's like the most normal sounding deep voice I can do.
Hi guys. Hi guys. Hey everybody.
That's
Hi
my
everyone.
sexy voice.
Hi guys. Oh, hello, Kimitachi. You're looking very kawaii today. Chat.
Why do you sound? Oh my god. She sounds like a pro gamer. She sounds like.
I sound like
That's just I have what I call my work voice, but I only put it on for when I have like to read something really important or like a debate voice, kind of. But it's not really much better.
I know. I use the deep voice for debate too, because then I don't know when I sound like this, no one takes you
they
seriously.
take you more seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh my god! Literally! Oh my god!
Yes.
You understand me? No,
Yes.
God, how do I do it? How do I even do it? Hey, my name is Reina, and I am going to be talking to you about these charts that we have available. We're gonna go over these numbers from last quarter and go over the metrics.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes! I like that it's like still obviously real, right? Like I can still, it's 100% Reina still, right? That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Mine is like,
Yeah.
everyone always says like, you're like a completely different person. What happened? That's what I get a lot when I do that. Which kind of the idea. I'm getting into character.
Yeah,
you know
I
they say like Beyonce like gets into a character before she goes on stage. That's what I'm like. I'm like Beyonce when I go into debate. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I flip a switch. So it's like
Yeah.
Well, if you look at the trends, you'll see that it's not really accurate.
like that.
Oh god, yeah, I couldn't do it. I'll work on my. That's actually an improvement. My lower voice is actually an improvement from because like before, I would get made fun of for my voice, and they would be like, you need to sound more serious. Then I'd work on it, but it still sounded pretty bad.
Right. Oh my god.
Like it did like. Oh yeah, Sava's Beyonce confirmed. Yeah. What were we gonna say? What?
Yeah, guys, you found me out. Beyonce's the one playing Sava. It's true. Oh, what was I gonna say?
Wow, I'm your biggest fan.
Thank you.
Wow, I'm your
my
biggest
Beyonce
fan.
voice apparently.
Wow. It's like she's right here in the room with me.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember what I was gonna say now. What were we talking about?
Sexy voices.
Oh yeah, every single time. Did you notice, like, every single time you spoke on the internet, people were like, "Are you a 12-year-old boy? Are you like a little kid?"
Yeah.
Bro, go work on your
I
algebra
said
homework.
I am a 12. Jokes on them. I am a 12-year-old boy. Jokes on them. Yeah, yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't like go on the internet, so this is like my sphere. I was always too afraid to talk on like voice chat and stuff, like in games and stuff, because I would get made fun of, so I just didn't.
Oh my gosh, I was so innocent before I used voice chat like once. Like, I was on the internet for a while before I used voice chat once, and the first time I used it, it was like, are you a kid? Is that a voice changer? What are you doing?
Well, now I get comments. I get comments on my stream saying, "She just has a voice changer, guys. What are you?" You think if I had a voice changer, I would go with this voice by like choice? You really think that's what I would do?
I still don't get it. Like, every single.
Here we go. Now, this is my real voice. This is my real voice.
Well,
I'm talking in my real voice.
What is that music?
I'm coming.
That scared the crap. I was like, what is happening? I thought a video started playing. You scared the crap out of me. I did not expect that. Oh my gosh. There was like drums and a crow in the background, like I was like, what's happening? Did an ad start playing? What is happening? Do I have to mute her? What's happening?
It's intense. It's intense.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Yeah.
Can I get this to work? I want to show. Oh man, I don't know if I can get it to work right now. I want to show you. I have a voice changer thing, and I can do a pretty like decent like guy voice with the voice changer. Like, it sounds like real.
Oh, sorry.
But I can't do it. I don't
Oh,
think I
really?
can do it. Yeah, because I have to like change all the like inputs and stuff. I don't think I can do it right now, but it's so. I have to show you some other time. Oh my gosh, I put it on. I sound like you know, like indie dating sim games where it's like they have like a male character and like the like love interest male guy. He always talks like this. Oh, nice to see. Like, it's like that, but like deeper. It's so. It's like one of those voices you hear and you're like, oh, that makes me uncomfortable.
Oh. So you gotta show me? Are you gonna show me? Is that what you were saying?
I want to, but I don't think I can get it set up right now. Cause like I have to like change the inputs on Discord and on OBS and stuff. But oh my gosh, it's so.
Okay. Show me next time. I wanna see. I wanna hear it.
Yeah. She was literally just some guy. Yeah, I just.
Sorry, I think there's
guy.
there's a slight delay every now and then. So I'm sorry if it seems like there's like a pause.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's okay. I have the same. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my jungle internet, but.
Yeah,
this
in
tends
the
to
jungle.
happen.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. I have a satellite dish fashioned out of like resin, some chewed gum, and a couple sticks. Miracle that it's as good as it is actually.
I mean, yeah, you're even able to stream with it. That's incredible.
I know. Yeah, I'm handy dandy myself. It's running on.
Would you consider?
Mhm.
Would you consider yourself like a handy like cat? Like, are you really good at building stuff and everything?
I wouldn't say really good, but I'm a little better at it than my like other women in my family. I don't know if I'd say I'm better than a guy at that, but like I tend to like, you know, they'll like ask me to build furniture and stuff for them. Like I'm a little better at it than most. Like I build my own furniture and stuff, but I don't know if it's like I don't know. It's like you have the instructions, so.
Yeah. But
I
I
always-
can't read, so that stuff is really hard for me.
Well, I always mess it up somehow, and then I always like cut my hands all over it while I'm building it too. So, you know, give or take. I'm okay at it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I froze. It should fix itself soon. Sorry. I'm
sorry.
I'm
It's my
just
fault.
so happy to be here. No, this is happening lately. I just like haven't been able to. It just like does that sometimes.
Does
But I'm
your,
just happy to be here. Hi.
is it the OBS Ninja or is it's like your VTube Studio's freezing, right?
It's VTube Studio.
Do
What's
you
the
use
connection?
do you use Wi-Fi connection or USB connection?
USB doesn't connect for some reason. It like refuses to connect. Like I've tried so many times. So this is on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Wi-Fi always did that to me. Man, yeah, the USB is so fickle. I had to do like you have to like get iTunes or something to get it to work and all that stuff. I'm sorry for keeping It's too cold in here. I'm sorry.
This ocean, this jungle water is too cold. Well, let me see if it'll work. Come on, come on, come on, work, come on, come on, come on. I'm just gonna keep playing with it, but we can keep talking. Come on,
okay.
I'm sorry.
You were just stunned into silence by my beauty. I was too pretty.
Yeah, I mean, you are very pretty. So what do you want to talk about now? What should we talk about? What do you want to talk about? We're both very good at rambling, so just like say something, and I'm sure we'll.
What animal could you beat in a fight? I had this discussion with chat the other day.
I feel like I could really take on a duck in a fight.
A duck!
Yeah, a duck. I think I could really take a duck in a fight.
Oh my gosh.
But
Alright.
I think like I don't know if I could take on anything else because most things have claws, and you know ducks don't have claws. They only have feet. And not a goose because geese have like really horrifying teeth, and their tongues are all rigid and stuff. Geese are horrifying, but ducks.
I think
ducks I can handle.
So I was talking to chat the other day. I came up with this acronym. It's called SOAK. I said, "Don't be soaked," and SOAK stands for Suboptimal Kangaroo Encounter. Do not be suboptimal kangaroo encounter. I think
so I would lose to a kangaroo.
Yeah, you can't lose to. You have to be ready to fight a kangaroo at all times. You must always be prepared to fight a kangaroo. I could totally take on a kangaroo.
I guess you never know. Yeah, I mean, I think when it comes to kangaroos, like you'd have to get a young one for me. A young one for me to be able to.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
I'm back. Yay! Wiggle, 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 wiggle,
And
wiggle,
can I just
wiggle,
say
wiggle.
it? Your horns make me think of pigs in a blanket, and I want to eat them.
Nandi.
Because they have the little pigs wrapping around them, and I don't know. It reminds me of pigs in a blanket. Oh my gosh! Did you? Apparently, Letty told me this. She says that where she is, pigs in a blanket is Christmas food, and I was like, what? No, that's like football game food. She's like, no, it's Christmas. I was like, no, football game. And then we fought in Uno.
For Christmas.
You eat it for Christmas?
In Uno. Did you win? Hold on. I've heard of it being eaten for Christmas.
We both won. You eat it for Christmas? What?
Yeah, I've had it
Oh my
before.
god.
Well, I celebrate Kanishmas. Kanishmas is what demons celebrate. But yeah, Kanishmas. So, but like I've heard of it being served for Christmas. Hey, thank you for joining, Galfan.
Arigato gozaimasu. I use so many. Half the things I say are just gal puns. Like it's like, oh, does it say G A or G-O? Let's just put gal there. Everything is like that. Everything. Everything.
But there's so many cool ways you can incorporate that.
Exactly.
You see how creative you are? See? Oh my god, I really have dipped down in quality. Let me see if I can.
It's okay. You're just very. You're refined. You know how like when a stone is thrown in the ocean.
Hopefully that helps.
When a stone is thrown in the ocean, it gets all smooth. That's what's happening to you. The waves are making you smooth. It's smoothing you out.
I really love this outfit though. Honestly, I really like loving it so much. I love the bottom piece so much.
You want to show your
Reina
bottoms?
eaten by the bit rate. Honestly, yeah. You guys want to see my butt? I'm kidding. Wait. So I was like, no.
It's okay. It's okay.
Adriel.
I'm the only yab one here. It's a big poofy
Yeah,
skirt.
I'm say so. It's a poofy skirt. Sorry, I'm over on the side.
I made her a tummy. I made her tummy.
Yeah. Instead of the other tummy I had, this is way better. It's so cute. Thank you so much.
Can you do that?
Oh, are you kissing me? Are we?
Yeah, that was a smooch. That's why I love doing the long smooch. It's just like, oh, thank you. Like, I just think it's so funny. Like, it's like you just give him like a big grandma smooch.
I do it to my hellhound, like by her ear, because she hates it. She hates the sound. So like, I'll like sit by her ear and just be really annoying, like. And then she looks over at me and like starts playing. Like that's like part of how we like play. She'll get annoyed, like stop.
How often does your dog ever, your hellhound, does she ever like jump scare you? My dog does that to me all the time. Like she'll just like, I'll just like walk up to her and I'll be like, hey buddy, what's up? And she'll just be like, ah! And I'm like, ah!
No, my hellhound just like I will be sleeping and she'll be asleep. But then all of a sudden I'll just get a feeling and I'll look up or like I'll wake up and she's just staring at me like in the darkness. Like, can you not do that? You freak me out.
She was trying to wake you up with her mind. She was using her mind power.
Yeah, and it works. We're like connected, you know? We have like a psychic bond. It's crazy.
I remember.
You think you'd learn after the 10th time?
She was like just standing in the living room and I walked around the corner from the kitchen. I see her standing there. I'm like, oh hey! And she like looks at me like very slowly and she just like stares at me. And I'm like, what? And she goes like, ah! And she starts running at me. I'm like, ah! Like she's not like.
Wait, is your dog? Oh, sorry. No, go continue. Sorry.
Oh, she's just like, I don't know. She just likes to jump scare me like that. She just jump scares me all the time. I don't get it. I don't know why she does it.
Is your dog like afraid of anything weird? Like totally weird.
Yes.
It's, like a normal dog should not be afraid. But like, what's yours afraid of?
She is terrified of boxes. So right now there's a bunch of boxes. Usually she will sit in front of my door and she'll like drop her toys off. I will open my door to a pile of toys in front of my door because she brings them up to my door and leaves them there. So when I come up, I'll play with her. But right now there's boxes in front of my door because I was spring cleaning, right? So I have them in the hallway to be thrown away. And she will not come anywhere near. She is terrible. She is deathly afraid of boxes. She sees a box and she's like, oh. She also hates vacuum cleaners.
Not a box.
But what she's obsessed with, my dog, she has a problem. She's obsessed with lights and shadows. So if she sees a shadow, she's like, she will literally just stare at a shadow on the floor and lick it and like and like try to eat it off the floor the whole time, like hours and hours.
It's agreeable.
Yeah.
My hellhound has a fear of watermelons.
Eh?
There's this one time when she was really young, so she's like thousands of years old. When she was really young, she was barking at something and growling, and I was home alone at this time, and I was a very young baby demon myself. But she was like my guard hellhound, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm home by myself, and she's like barking and growling, and I'm like, what is she growling at? Like, we're home alone. I hope there's nothing wrong. And I'm looking for what she's growling at, and she's like crouched on all fours, like head low, just like growling. Like,
oh
seriously. And I'm looking for what it is, and she's like staring at the counter, and at first I was like, there's no way she's freaking out over this watermelon. And so just as a test, I pick it up, and she runs from it. She like ran from, trying to get her like desensitized to it. And I'm like walking around with it in my hands, like show her like it's okay. And she's like running from me. She's like barking. Like it was crazy. I've never heard of that ever being a thing ever.
Oh my god!
But yeah, now she's like,
maybe it's because it's like big and she's scared of it.
Yeah, it's big and round, I guess.
Yeah, that's so weird though.
It was very hilarious. It's like one of my funniest memories.
Will she eat watermelon
And she's still
if you like
freaked
cut
out.
a
She has to
slice?
sniff it first. Yeah, she'll eat watermelon, but she actually gets hives when she eats it, so she can't eat watermelon.
Oh no! She sniffed out.
Yeah,
the
maybe it's
trouble.
like a sign. Maybe. I mean, very vocal. I mean, maybe. Like, that's weird now that I think about it. But yeah.
Maybe they're holy watermelons. They have like holy water inside or something.
She eats things that will kill her like all the time. Like, can you not? Like if I drop an onion on the floor when I'm cooking, she'll eat it. And you know they can't have onions. And like, please stop trying to. Like,
Oh my gosh.
but yeah, we love our little furry menaces.
My dog, she not this dog, but my parents' dog. She, I was making apple pie, right? And when I make apple pie, I have like
I love apple pie.
a lot of extra apple parts. So I was like throwing the extra apple parts on the floor for the dog because I was like, "Oh, you want the apple? Here you go." The thing is, like, it's like she doesn't like the apple, but she's eating it anyways. So she'll like pick it up really slowly, and she's just like, like just really slowly chewing it and
doesn't
making
even
eye
like it, but
contact.
she's eating.
Yeah, you can tell like she does not like it, but she's just like
She just
like really slowly eating it. And like I'll hold another piece out. So you're like, you want another one? And she'll just be like, she'll like slowly take it. And she'll like
reluctantly eat it.
yeah, like it looks like she's like
hilarious.
squinting. She's just like, ugh, and she just keeps eating them. She ate like a whole apple's worth of
terrible.
apple. I don't even know why.
Yeah, like Babu, my husband Babu, she'll eat celery, she'll eat carrots, she eats bananas, she will eat anything. I don't think I've ever met another hellhound who will eat like vegetables as willingly as she does. I wonder what would happen if I fed her a lemon. She'd probably eat it.
I've seen videos where someone brings like a lemon up to their golden retriever and it licks it and it's like, ugh, and it snaps it like slaps it out of their hand.
I gotta try it. I want to feed her a lemon. That'll be like for her birthday or something before I give her cake.
That same dog that ate the apples, she loves bananas. I don't know why. She's bananas for bananas. She will eat like a whole... I remember when she was a puppy, like I held a banana out to her, and she just slowly ate the whole thing. And it was kind of the same with the apple. Like, she like didn't like it, but she just kept eating it until she ate the whole banana. I keep noticing my dogs...
Okay, that's...
What?
No, please. I'm sorry. I keep
No, you're fine, you're
interrupting.
fine. I was gonna say, I keep noticing my dogs like banana peels better than bananas themselves for some reason, though. Like, they always just want to eat the peel. They don't want the actual banana.
That is weird. Babu
Yeah.
won't eat the peel, but she loves banana. I actually have to hide her allergy medicine in banana. I like shove it in there. No, she won't eat her medicine otherwise. And if she knows I'm trying to give her medicine, like let's say like I hide her medicine in turkey or cheese or banana, and it falls out, or she can feel it, she'll spit out the pill, eat the food, and then I have to wrestle her to get. Like she's pretty big. I have to wrestle her to get her to open her mouth, like and shove it down her mouth because she won't take it. She's the biggest brat.
My old dog, she used to have to take a pill, right? Like some medicine. And she was also kind of like that. So what I would do is I'd make her food with like gravy and like liquid stuff in it. So it's like, oh, there's no way she can't not eat the pill. It's like all covered in gravy. How is she gonna miss that? She would eat the whole bowl, and I'd come back later. I just see one little pill in an empty bowl at the bottom. I'm like, how did you do that?
No.
Oh my gosh! And my other dog.
know.
This is like kind of not related, but like my other dog, he was like territorial. So like one day I came out and the dog bowl was filled with pee. He peed in the dog bowl to like mark it as his own. I was like, how did you even manage? There was no pee around it. It was just perfectly peed in the entire bowl, filled the whole bowl with pee. I was like, how did this happen?
I guess you have to commend them for not making a mess, but most dogs don't do that because they don't want to use the bathroom where they eat.
Yeah, I think he was trying to mark his he wasn't a very smart dog, but
Aww, he's trying his best.
I think 'cause he always like my dogs. So if we fed them, they would always finish their food and then they would trade bowls and lick each other's bowls every single time without fail. Like every single time after they finished, they would like go to each other's bowls and like lick them clean. And I think he like wanted to save it, so he peed in the bowl.
Oh, so you didn't want the other dog like licking it, but was the food still in it?
No, there was no food in there. It was empty. He just peed in the empty bowl. He was like, "This is my bowl," and he peed in it. It was so weird.
Stop eating in this, Tabitha. It's not for you.
Yeah, Angelica, back off.
Back off.
Imagine if people did that. What if we just like peed on things we didn't want people to use?
Didn't they used to? Didn't humans used to do that?
Did we?
I feel like that's a thing.
Chat, did
Like
humans used to pee on?
evolutionarily?
Uh,
Like mark their territory? Was that a thing? I don't know. I'm a demon. I have no recollection of anything. That's what I'm asking. Didn't you guys used to do that? You guys are pretty like primal, right? She's a cat. I'm a demon. So you guys have to tell us.
yeah, I scent mark, but it's not necessarily pee. You know, cats have scent glands on their faces. That's why they like to rub their heads and stuff.
That's so cute. Cats are
Yeah.
so cute. I'm
I'm
gonna
also
pet you.
spray though. You're gonna pet me? Be careful.
Yeah.
You might have a reaction.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No, no.
According to plan.
What? You don't? You don't? Wait. So wait, you guys. I'm not talking about you right now. I mean, like in the past, right?
Like before they were humans, like maybe like as like
Yeah.
monkeys.
Yeah. Like I don't know.
Maybe.
I feel
I
like
actually
maybe.
think monkeys use their doo more. I don't think they use their pee as much.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's even worse. You guys are
we're-
even
we have
worse
to-
than we
we have-
thought.
You guys are gross.
That's nasty. What's wrong?
nasty.
Ew. What's wrong with you? You guys are
I love how we're just, like,
disgusting.
We're studying humans, you know, because we're different species. So we're studying you. This
Yeah.
whole thing has been an experiment, a thought
A
experiment.
social experiment. Yeah. Listen, guys, I
Our
always
results
think I'm trying to
conclude
fit in with
Chad
you
is
guys.
nasty.
Okay. Yeah.
Chad is nasty. That's the conclusion.
Yeah, I already knew that. I've seen some of the stuff they said.
This is so fun.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is kind of like unrelated. I wouldn't bring it up in relation to the singing earlier, but like, when it comes to like different styles and stuff, for me when I sing, I tend to sing in like a deeper voice. But whenever I do like a group collab, I always try to sing in a higher voice because if I sing in a deep voice, no one can tell it's me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
so
cute.
like whenever we do our songs, I like doing our cover songs, but I'm always trying to like sound like myself still. Or else I might sound like it might be like, wait, who? Where did she go? Who's this?
Oh, is there an echo? Is there an echo?
Oh yeah, there's a little echo. Yeah.
On my end?
Yeah, on your end, yeah.
Mate, sorry.
It's because I yell so much. I'm so loud.
Is this better? Better?
I think so. Yeah, I don't hear it now.
Hello? Hello?
The face you're making. The face you're making.
Hey. Hey,
I
what's
went-
going?
I'm trying to make it deep.
We're twins. It's there. I think it's light. I think it's light. Am I cutting out, or can you still hear me? 'Cause I'm
I
talking pretty
think
soft.
you're still okay. You're still okay. I think. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Ma.
getting awfully close. You haven't even seen close.
I would zoom in too, but I don't want to like, you know. This reminds me of when you first did your rounds when we first debuted and I took your face.
Oh yeah. Do you still have that picture?
Honestly, might. Let me check. Hold on. It's gonna be far back. Hold on. I might actually. Where would it be? Oh my gosh, this would have been a long time ago. It's crazy to me. I've already been here for half a year. It doesn't feel like I've been here for half a
I
year.
know. Try saying that in 2 years, kid.
Oh my gosh, I'm turning to dust.
Seriously, I'm like, oh my gosh, has it really been 2 years? And I still feel the same. I don't feel like different at all. Very weird. Very
Do you still feel new?
Yeah, I do. I still feel new. But I'm sure to most people they're like, nah, that's Reina, whatever. She's Reina. But to me, I'm like, I'm still new and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I'm judging you so hard.
Oh my gosh. never forget. I hold on to everything. Everything my senpai give me. I hold on to all of them.
Good. It's cute. It's cute.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, welcome.
I want to be okay, I'm gonna hopefully nothing bad happens here. There we go. Hi. I look like the cat. I look like that meme where it's like the woman screaming at the cat with the salad.
Oh. I love that view. You're so dumb. You're so
Yeah.
dumb.
I'm pretty dumb. It's true. It's true. But isn't that what makes me likable?
Yeah. I think that's pretty consistent for Kawaii. She's dumb, but she's got the spirit. She's got
the spirit. I might have the brain consistency of a melted ice cream cone, but dang it if I don't try.
Yeah, exactly. I think every day, as long as you're being the best you can try to be, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
it was the soap. Yeah, it was the soap. Yeah, the soap is what. Yeah. Sorry, soap.
Oh, soap.
I've licked soap before.
I will say with soap, licking it is okay. I didn't notice too bad stuff with licking it, but like chewing it up made it froth up in my mouth. And apparently what soap does is it's supposed to convert like stuff into lye, which like breaks it down. So when I chewed soap, it turned parts of my tongue into lye, and then I had patches of flesh missing off my tongue and it burned.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, so don't eat soap. Or at least don't eat lye soap. Lye soap was the one that caused me the most issue. Yeah.
So, okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep that in mind next time I decide to go take a bite out of my bar soap.
As long as it's
Did
probably
it hurt?
fine. Yeah, it hurt. It hurt so
hurt?
bad. It hurt so bad, and then I tried to drink water afterwards. Yeah, I ate it on stream. I was like, the whole time I was dying.
Did you actually swallow it?
A little bit.
Imagine what that would be doing to your insides. Oh my god.
Well, apparently it just makes you have to go potty. That's what it's supposed to do, because it's supposed to like get out of your system. So, do you know if you eat an undercooked kidney bean, it can do that to you? It makes you like eject everything out of your body at once, because it's like so toxic. It's so toxic that you don't even absorb it. It makes your body go whoosh. So you can't die from an undercooked kidney bean, but it makes you like explode out of every orifice.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Wait, so okay, so I froze again.
No, you're
Had to
fine.
Restart. But but I never had kidney beans actually.
Never had kidney beans.
Mm.
They're okay.
I'm not really a bean person.
I don't like beans all that much. I love peas. Peas is my favorite. I love peas.
Peas are pretty good. If they're not mushy. I don't like mushy.
I love peas. I could eat a whole bag of frozen peas. I'm like a duck. If you put some peas in water, I'm like just like a duck.
I like edamame. That's yummy.
Yes, I have bags of edamame. I had some yesterday actually. They're freaking epic. They're pretty good without soy sauce. I had them without soy sauce because I ran out. And I was like, still pretty good.
Yeah, just add a little salt and pepper to them. Just add a little bit of salt, and you're good. Like they're pretty good. I'm like
pretty
it's a healthy
epic.
snack to eat.
Is there any food that you're like 100% I will never eat? Like there's stuff that you're picky about?
Broccoli.
What'd you say?
Broccoli.
Oh, broccoli. I guess I should have known that.
Sorry, my signal went bad. Yeah, broccoli and I just really don't like. Oh, sorry, my internet is going out. Can you hear me?
Oh no. Yeah, I can still hear you. Oh.
Okay.
I don't.
I said
Oh.
like. Hello. Can you hear me?
I don't. Yeah, I can hear you. I think there's a big delay right now.
Okay. I said broccoli, and I don't really like like other parts of the chicken. Like people eat like the hearts and like cow hearts and stuff like that. Cow tongue.
Oh yeah, offals.
Stuff.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I can't. Mm-mm.
Oh.
I'll eat the broccoli right now. Okay, I bet. I'm sitting. Every time my chat tries to get me to eat broccoli, I'm sitting on your way. You're welcome, Sava. Thanks.
I like bro. What is the weirdest thing? What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
I had cricket.
Cricket? I ate
Yeah, like a barbecue cricket.
I ate a whole cup of grasshoppers in one bite. Because we went to I don't remember where it was. It was like some like Mexican restaurant and they were serving the like roasted grasshoppers with alcohol. And I wasn't old enough to have alcohol, but they were getting the grasshoppers, so they offered my stepdad was like, "Oh, eat all the grasshoppers. I'll give you $10." And I was like, "Okay." So it was a whole cup full of grasshoppers. I put them in my mouth and I was like, nom, nom, nom. They're not bad. They're just salty.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's kind of similar. I was told by one of my professors to eat cricket for extra credit. And you know, I'm all about the getting A's.
Oh my gosh,
so
I
ate
would
cricket for extra credit.
I would shove crickets into my ears for extra credit. Dude, I would do horrible things.
Yeah.
I would like put a fork in my head. I'd shove a fork up my ear or something. I'd snort bubble
luckily I didn't have to
solution.
do that, but I did get an A, so I'm glad. It was all because of the cricket. Thanks, cricket.
No, but thanks, cricket. Oh my gosh,
Did you eat a spooter?
Did I eat a spoot? I would eat a spooter. I used to have a pet
Would you eat a
tarantula.
spooter?
Yeah, I hear it tastes like soft
Oh my
shell
gosh!
crab.
That's... Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Ah. I think if it was dead and it was cooked, I would eat a spooter for extra. I would. I would.
It's not so. I'm
I
sure
would
it
love
would
to
be.
have a...
Yeah.
When you have a tarantula, do they show affection? 'Cause, I mean, in a way that they know how, right? Because like a snake can like wrap itself around you and like, you know, be social with you. But like, how does a tarantula as a pet kind of work as a pet? You know what I mean?
It's like a decoration. You own them just to have them. Like they don't really. You kind of just like watch them like that's cool that it did that, but no, the most affection you get with them is that they don't bite you. Like you can hold them and they're just gonna like chill on your hand. That's the
but they
extent.
get used to-
Yeah.
Bro, just exist.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Winslow's kind of like that. I have a pet leopard gecko. That's my pet. He's my personal pet.
I love geckos. Oh my god, seriously, I've always wanted one. And a bearded dragon. I would love a bearded dragon.
I recommend if
And a
you ever
snake.
want to get into like keeping reptiles, leopard geckos are like probably one of the best ones. They're so easy. They're so easy to take care of. Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Like he's so
cute.
stupid.
The bearded dragons are cuter to me.
Bearded dragons.
I saw a video of this.
Oh, go ahead.
I saw a video of this bearded dragon. He was in our tiny little mini car, and they were driving him around. And I was like, "That's what I want. I want to drive him around in a tiny little car, and I just want to like vibe with my bearded dragon."
I like bearded dragons. I think I didn't get one though because I thought they could be a little like testy, like a little like upset sometimes. But I've never had one. I've only like seen them and stuff. I have a leopard gecko. He's old though. He's so stupid. If you take a flashlight and you flash it on one side of his head, it comes out the other ear. Literally, that's how little brain he has. I'm not even joking. If you shine the flashlight, it will shine through his ear. That's how little brain. He's so dumb, but I love him.
But he's so lovable.
He's so cute. He's the big croissant tail. And when I pick him up, he
No
just crawls
problem.
inside my armpit and goes to sleep because my armpit's moist and warm.
Oh, he's cute. Oh, he's doing his best.
Yeah,
Doing his best.
he's so dumb. I remember I have a laser pointer on a flashlight in my bed, and I was like shining it on my ceiling, like because I was bored. I was just like looking at it at night because I couldn't sleep, and I just hear like dunk, 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 dunk. And I look over, and he's throwing himself against the glass, looking at the ceiling, trying to catch this light on the ceiling. He's like, dunk, 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 just running into the glass. I'm like, stop it! Stop it!
He's trying. Oh, he's doing so good. He's best boy. Send me pics. I want to see pics of him.
I can show you after. I'll show you after some pics of him. He's
Yeah,
so
I
cute.
said later. Yeah, after.
Yeah.
It's so cute. Huh? Haha, guys, I'm gonna get gecko pics and you're not getting gecko pics.
Your frame rate. Your frame rate when you said that.
I look like trash, man. I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I want to make sure it's not on. It doesn't look like it's on my hand. It looks like it's okay.
Sometimes OBS Ninja is just poo-poo.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything I can do to it not look like this.
Right.
I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. If you guys want to see me in HD, feel free to check out my channel.
Yeah, Sabrina, go look at her HD. Come on. Come on, come on.
Come on, come on.
Come on, come on.
But
Did
I
you-
just think like when it comes to reptiles. Oh, sorry. Go.
No, you're fine. I was gonna say, did you know that leopard geckos make noise? They are the most vocal of the geckos.
Ooh, what do they sound like? Do an impression. Go.
They scream. Leopard geckos scream. They scream when they get scared.
Ay, tayo!
That's the. So like, if you look it up, there's a video on YouTube of like a baby leopard gecko that sees a fruit fly and he gets scared about it. And he starts screaming. He's like, ah! He starts screaming. But so I've only heard Winslow make some like. He's made a couple noises, but he's never screamed before. He's only made like puppy noises, is how I describe it, because it sounds like a puppy barking. It's like, eh! That's what it sounds like. Eh! Like if I pick him up and he gets, if I pick him up after feeding him and he's grumping, he'll be like, eh! Like stop it. Eh! Leave me alone.
Oh my gosh,
Like
that
that.
is so cute.
It is so cute. They're like little doggies. They have little pink
Can you
noses.
tell when they? Can you tell when they're like grumpy? Can you tell when they're grumpy or like not in a good mood?
Yes, kinda. So like, if they don't want you touching them, sometimes they'll put their tail straight in the air and start waving it like a cat. And basically what that's trying to do is they're trying to get you to go for their tail instead of their body. Basically, leopard geckos are prey animals, so they basically always think you're trying to eat them. But they shake their tail when they get excited. So like, they shake their tail when they see a hot lady leopard gecko, or they shake it when they're about to eat. Like they like shake it really fast like a dog.
Mood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm about to eat. Oh yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
I relate to that. You know, I am quite the connoisseur of fridge raiding, so I relate to that.
Yeah. Winslow,
What's
he's
your
such a
favorite
glutton.
food?
My favorite food? That's hard.
Yeah, like ever.
Ever. The best one I've ever had was probably, I went to New York not too long ago with Mama Fuddy, my mom. And I had a 60-day dry-aged New York strip with a coffee rub and truffle butter and Alaskan crab on top. And it was probably the tastiest thing.
Oh,
It was so good.
oh my god! I want it. Can you take me? Let's go next time you go.
Yes, let's go. I
Oh
would
my gosh,
absolutely.
we need to have a... Seriously, I want to go with you. Let's go. We're gonna date. Ikimashou.
Fellas, I'm in.
Ikimashou. I mean, look, my chat have asked me before. They're like, so what's like your dream type, right? Like, what's your type? And I always say, as long as you feed me and you're nice to me, I don't care. Like, just feed me. So if you're saying that's a steak, if you take me there, I'm sold.
I feel that absolutely.
Is it expensive? Yeah, that sounds really expensive.
Yeah, it was expensive. I don't really remember it though, because my mom was trying to get me drunk the whole time. She kept giving me more and more alcohol. So like, it just felt like I was in. It felt like I was in an aquarium. I felt like I was in a fishbowl. I was just like, this is amazing. And then on the way back, I was
Everything's amazing.
I was walking back. We were walking back to our hotel on the New York streets, and I was drunk, and I was just kind of walking with my hands in the pockets with like a smile, and I was just like, man, if anyone tried to mug me right now, I would be so funny. I would just charm them. They would not mug me. I would be so funny. They would laugh and leave me alone. They would come up and mug me, and I'd just be like, I would just be like,
charm.
Lol. No.
But give me your money. I don't think so. Why?
Like, no. What are you, stupid?
Nice try. Nice try, though.
Funny joke.
And that's the way you win them over. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Just be drunk. I just have like an idle
That's not how
smile. I
money
was
works.
like my eyes were like half lit and I was just smiling. I was like,
Bing. Yeah, just give him like a little wink. Like,
Yeah.
I'm too cute to mug.
do you have a favorite alcohol drink?
I like wine, I think. Wine and like ciders. I like
I-
really dark stout though too. Like I don't like to
Ooh.
drink beer, but if I do, it's a very dark, thick like, beer.
I haven't
But mostly
had
wine.
beer yet. I haven't had beer, and I haven't.
It's not that
had-
good.
It's not that good. My sister loves it.
Yeah,
She's
oh my
funny.
God.
It's her favorite.
Yeah, it's not that good. I mean, you're not missing anything. In my opinion, I think wine's better. And or like cocktails are fun. Or like I said, I like dark stouts. That's the only time I will drink a beer, and it's worth like calories. Other than that, I'm like,
I like coffee. I like coffee alcohol drinks. So like coffee based ones that have like espresso in it or
my
like
best friend, she loves coffee, like drinks like that. They're pretty
Yeah.
good, and like some of them are like chocolate infused, but I can't have those, so she would give me like the coffee ones instead because
Right.
she would say like, "Oh, it tastes like pretty similar." She knows about it way more than I do. But yeah,
I got
Sorry.
I have a big bottle of Kahlua. That's like the main thing I drink. That's like the main thing. But I haven't tried a lot of stuff. I had an old fashioned and I like that, but I don't really know what's the best
What's
stuff
an
to try.
old-fashioned?
It's bourbon and muddled cherries, I think, is what it is. So it tastes like hand sanitizer. It's pretty good.
I couldn't. Yeah, when it comes to like strong drinks like that, I can't drink. But like Bailey's, I think is pretty good. I've only had Bailey's like once, but it was pretty good. It's like creamy, and I love ice cream, so Bailey's is like ice cream.
Is Bailey's? Are you supposed to drink Bailey's on its own?
I think it goes in stuff.
Yeah, because I always mixed it
Yeah, like
with
an
my
Irish
Kahlua. Yeah.
Yeah, like an Irish coffee. Mm-hmm.
I like
One way to
B52s,
describe-
but my mom says they're also called duck farts. And I'm like, that's a horrible name.
Eh? What's the
I
B52?
So the B52 is it's Kahlua, Bailey's, and then Grand Marnier. So it's like brown. It's like the black brown, white, and then like light orangish brown. Yeah. It was really good. I drank so many of those. They were so tasty. Especially when you're already drunk, you don't taste any of the alcohol. You're like,
I definitely love just like sweet drinks too, because like they just taste good, right? But that's when they're like, okay, I shouldn't have too many. Or I guess if with your mom, I guess you would, you know. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, my mom was on a mission. She's like, I want to know what you're like when you're drunk, so keep drinking. I'm like, okay.
What are you like? What have you drank on stream before? Like, what have you gotten like without playing before?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
What do you like? What do you like? Oh, okay.
I'm
I get like really
yeah.
like. I'm like, I love everyone and everything, and I love you, and you're great, and you're great, and I just love this community. That's literally how I was. And then
Yeah.
and then I forgot to end stream. I literally forgot to end stream. Like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed now, and I ended up I ended the stream on my end like at OBS, but it was still going on YouTube, so it just was a black screen for like 10 hours.
Oh my
It
god.
was so dumb.
Yeah, when I'm drunk,
Yeah.
I'm like affectionate too, but I'm also kind of like sad.
Yeah.
So like I'm like me. I get all emotional. Like, I'm like that. One time, so my mom gave me this. She gave me like pre-mixed cocktail in a bottle, and I'm not savvy with alcohol, so like I got this premix
Mm,
cocktail
that's
and it was like 30 proof or something. I don't remember. It was a lot. And I was like, oh, do you just like drink this whole thing like in one sitting? So I sat down, and I put on this show called High Guardian Spice because I heard it was bad. And I was watching this show and I drank the whole bottle. And I was so like, next thing I knew, next time I had a memory was I was sleeping face down on the floor with my pants down. Like, that's the next thing I remember. That was the next thing I remember. When I get drunk, I really struggle with my buckle. I really struggle with my I always have to pee when I drink, and then I don't know how to unzip my pants. So like that's how I struggle. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I always pull my
I
pants
don't-
off when I get drunk.
I don't really wear pants. I'm skirt dress gang. I just don't like wearing pants. I don't like pants. I don't like them unless they're like pajama pants and they're like super cozy and stuff. Like jeans are a nightmare. Maybe shorts are nice. Every now and then. But
Maybe I need to do that.
No pants. Yeah, ban pants. I banned pants in my chat. No one's allowed to wear pants in my chat.
I love skirts,
Yeah,
but
you
none
can
of
try
them
that.
fit me properly.
Never mind. I'll ask you later. I'll ask you what I was gonna say later. No, but I like wearing skirts because it's just easier, and I'm really girly. I'm really girly, so that's just kind of.
Oh my
what
gosh,
I do.
I'm like
Well,
I
I
dress
have,
I dress like a 45-year-old divorced father. That's how I dress. Socks and sandals and a Hawaiian shirt with khakis.
Socks and sandals. Let's go.
I love Hawaiian shirts. I love them, but they're like
They're so cute.
it's like wearing a burlap sack because they're so stiff. They have no form to them.
I think Hawaiian shirts can be. I think Hawaiian shirts are really cute. They're so like
Yeah.
vibrant. I really like wearing bright colors. Like I have a lot of like really like bright greens and pinks and mostly pink. Actually, now that I think I'm looking at my closet, right, lots of pink. But like I try to wear a lot of color, like bright colors. Yellow is really fun too.
I used to be like so like anti-pink when I was a kid. When I was a kid, my mom
Me too.
my mom was like super like girly, like super loved pink, and she was always trying to get me to wear pink. And I'm like, no, I don't want to wear pink. That's for girly girls. That makes me girly girl. I'm too cool, right? I think I'm better about it now. I'm wearing pink right now, actually. Yeah.
Ooh. I went to this phase where I was like, I kind of am the type to like try to get to know everybody, and at the time I was trying to get to know like emo kids in school. So I was like going to the phase where I didn't want to wear anything but black, you know. And my mom, I remember we were out shopping, and she was like, Reina, you need clothes, and she tried to get me to wear. Sorry, I froze during this story. She tried to get me to wear, like a yellow shirt, and I was like, no, Mom, I'm not wearing a yellow shirt. I wear black now. Like, I only wear black now. And it was like a whole thing. Like, we got into a whole like thing about me wearing this shirt, and I was like, I'm not wearing it. You can't make me.
Oh yeah.
And now I'm like, I love bright colors.
My mom always did that with me. She always tried to style my hair, like give me like. She'd always try to give me like pigtails with like little berets, like little like Minnie Mouse bows. And I'd be like, no, I hate that. It's so bad. Like as soon as I got away from her, I started pulling everything out of my hair every single time. I was like an overall and like striped shirt kid. I used to be obsessed with wearing like horizontal stripes. I look like Where's Waldo all the time. That's what I look like.
Who will have to look this up?
Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo?
Oh, where's Waldo? Oh yeah.
I was always wearing stripes.
I think you look super cute.
You think he looks super cute?
I think you look super cute as dressed as Waldo. I think that should be your next outfit.
My next outfit, I'm Waldo. Yeah.
If anyone can pull it off, seriously, though, it's you. I just think, I don't know, I think the world of you. I think you can do anything.
Really? I will become the. You guys will be searching for me at all times. Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo?
No, you'd always stand out. No matter what you do, you're just so, I don't know, you're so vibrant. Like, your personality's so vibrant, and then, like, I think it'd be a really fun, like, contrast, you know what I mean? Because it's like, no matter what, you are always gonna stand out.
Oh my
We're so Shut up, you guys. Shut up.
Oh no, don't get them started. Ah, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, babe. Don't listen to him.
It's like we like for 3D, you're just like invisible. Like you're just let's be on the stage right
Oh my gosh, I want to be 3D so bad. What was like the one thing in your head you were like, if I become 3D, this is the thing I have to do as soon as I become 3D?
Yeah, so I like dancing. I dance. I do dance practice at least 3 to 4 times a week, if not every day. So I really want to do dance covers, and so I did a dance for my debut, which was Next Level, and that took me like 3 months to learn. It's so difficult, and yeah, just doing dance shorts, and I've been kind of really busy lately, but I want to get back into making more dance content. So that's something that I really am passionate. And that's
you're
something I
really
want to
good
do
at
since
it.
Shut up, no. That's something that I want to do since we started in Kawaii. You know, being Gen 1, I've always wanted to do dance covers, and so being 3D really was a dream come true for me because it's just something that I've always been doing. And I know, even though, like, I remember when I was being interviewed, Coach Dal was like, what's something that you're really good at? And I was like, well, I might not be the strongest singer, but I really love dancing. And he was like, oh, so cool. Oh, I'll keep telling
Oh, so
And I'm like, yeah! So cool. So like, that's something that I've always wanted to do. So, I'll do more of it. Sorry, I ran on a ramble.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I love hearing about it. 'Cause you're so good at it. You're so good at it. Like, you make... I don't know what your tracking setup is, but you make it look really good. You make it look super professional. I don't even know how you do it. Like, I see it, I'm like, whoa!
Shut up!
People are gonna look at Reina and they're gonna think like, whoa, Kawaii's the real deal.
Well, thank you.
I want to sit on my face.
Yeah, I had
That's
to
the first thing I want to do.
What?
Wait,
What?
do you know? Do you know? Do you know about the sitting on the face? I can sit on my own face. I'm very flexible.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. So
when
you can like put your butt to your head?
Yeah, so like I would do it right now, but I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, so like you lay on your back and you go whoop, and you go and you put your butt on your head.
Yeah, you lift your legs over and you can put your... Yeah, I can do it too!
I want to do that.
Oh my god! Twins.
You do it. Reina, please do it. I want to see what it looks like when you do it on your... Please. I want to see what it looks like. Yeah, do it.
Or do it right now! Do it now? I'll do it in 3D.
Do you want to do it now? I can do it right now.
I don't think it'll show.
That's okay. That's okay. It's the thought that counts.
I can do the jackal pose too. I can do the jackal pose.
Me too.
You do the jackal pose?
Yes.
We gotta do it together!
Off collab idea. We do jackal pose together.
Yeah. We'll play Twister.
We'll play Twister. Oh my god.
This is so chill. Do it for the VOD. I don't think... first of all, I'm sitting in a chair. I'd have to lay on the ground to do it. I can't do it sitting up. Maybe you can. I can't do it.
Oh, I can't do it sitting up. I have to sit on the floor. I have to lay on the floor too. And every time I do, I'm like, I find something else on my floor. I'm like, huh, well that's there.
I did the jackal pose and during my squat stream, I did 1,000 squats in 3D. During my squat stream, I did the jackal pose. Because my cat was trying to get me to do like planks and stuff.
Did it work?
Wait, I think that's when I did the 360 squats. And then I did 1,000 squats. No, I think it worked. They said it didn't look as accurate, you know, because I was like on the ground and tracking's not the best. But they could tell I did it. I did cartwheels too.
Oh my gosh, you're so
and
athletic.
a back bend. I did a back bend.
Yeah, I'm not athletic. I stand. I get winded from standing for 5 minutes straight, and I just sit down.
But you're flexible.
I'm flexible. Yeah.
I'm not always the most flexible.
Can you put your foot behind your head? I can do that right now.
Let me see.
Oh gosh, you heard
Not
my
right
voice
now.
crack.
I can't. Yo, shh. It's like my face. I can't put it behind my head. I can't put it behind my head. I'm really sore.
Yeah, that hurts so much.
No, I was doing like one of Chloe Ting workouts.
Uh,
I don't know if you know Chloe Ting. She's like a really big like fitness YouTuber. And I was doing one of her workouts, and like I'm really sore after today.
how do you keep up with workouts? That's something I struggle with all the time.
Oh my god. I die.
I die.
Well, it helps when you have two meatballs who don't let you sleep. Like my cats will wake me up at 5 a.m. every day. So no matter what time I go to bed, I'm up at 5 a.m. And then after that, I'm like, well, I might as well get some work done. So then I'll go to the gym first thing in the morning. Then I'll respond to emails, and then I'll organize my shorts for the day. And then I'll go and do my like other demon duties throughout the day. And then I'll come and stream. And then I feed my meatballs again because that's all they need me for and want me for. And then and then I try to sleep, but then I usually stream. So that's my.
Oh my, you're so
That's my day.
efficient. Oh my gosh, I'm
No.
horrible. I'm horrible at that, dude. This is what happened. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna schedule my shorts, gonna make my schedule, gonna do all this, and then what I end up doing is I said end up plucking my leg hairs for 3 hours. Like that's always what ends up happening. Like I can't.
Well, like the thing is though, like you know, you have to give and take. Like you have to like you only have so much energy, right? So I haven't done a schedule in like 2 weeks. Like, every time, like I'll fill up a schedule on like our group, you know, schedule, and then we'll put out my schedule, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I can't like do it. So like you know, no one's perfect. I definitely am not like
So,
on top of things as best I
Reina, senpai, the last time I put out a schedule was October.
I believe it. It's fine.
It's
I mean,
pinned on my channel. It's literally a Halloween schedule.
It's the same. You didn't even replace it.
Yeah, no, I just left. Yeah, it's the same one.
You know, I just changed mine to say gorilla. If you check my schedule on my channel, it just says gorilla. That's it.
Gorilla?
Like I just didn't know. I don't know. I don't have like the time right now to make it because I have so much stuff to do, like all the time. I'm just like I'll try to get better at it, but you know it's not for everybody. Some people just operate at a higher frequency of chaos, and I think that's
Right.
you and me.
I wish I could be organized though. I envy people that are that efficient. I wish I could be that efficient. Mine is like I focus on one thing really hard, and then the rest of the day I'm just picking my nose.
Well, your burnout's like a real thing, though. You have to make sure you're not like burning yourself out. You know,
Yeah.
like, that's a really important.
I'm
thing.
burnt out on
So,
showering.
Yeah, you do. Well, there's my shower for the week. I'm done.
Okay, but actually though.
You were wondering about. Wait, were you wondering about Vortex? Oh, I think when I said burnout. Yeah, I look. You know, everyone operates differently. You can't expect everyone to do the same stuff. You know, but that's why all of our communities know how we are and can like they can. What is it? They're very malleable, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't
flexible,
matter.
yeah.
as long as you're doing what like makes you feel the best, that's what
Yeah.
makes everyone happy. Right, chat?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Put up with me. You must be satisfied with my dysfunction, chat. You don't get a choice. You don't get a choice. It's either dysfunction or nothing.
No choice. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Okay, good. Good boy. Good chat.
Oh boy.
Hey!
I. True.
You do accents? It's true. Was that
No.
was that Irish that you just
I don't know what that was. There's some. I can't do accents. I can do a accent. I don't know what it is. Like,
Okay, let me hear.
Aletta asked me to do a British accent. I could not do it. I could not do it. I could talk in a British accent, but it doesn't
Hello,
really sound.
my
Hello.
name-
Hello, top in the morning to you. The British accent.
Yours is way better than mine.
Yeah,
Hello.
but the longer I
Top-
go, it
top
starts
of
to
the
change
morning.
into anything else other than British.
Now it sounds Australian.
Yeah,
and
see
now
what- see-
I
do
don't-
you see what I mean?
and now I don't know. I'm so bad. Yes, may I have a glass of water, please? May I please have a glass of water? It sounds bad. It's terrible. My chat like riots every time I do it.
People say that when I do my deep voice, like just my normal deep voice, it sounds like I have a different accent. People ask me, they say like, "What's your native language?" I'm like, English. When I speak
I
with
can
the
barely
deep voice,
speak
it like
English,
it sounds
honestly.
weird. Yeah, I have an eerie voice. Like I go eerie at the end of words for some reason.
I think my problem is I talk too fast. That's always been like my issue. You know? Like that's
Oh, me
actually
too.
why I signed up for debate. Because my parents are like, you talk way too fast. I can't understand you. Slow down. And so I joined as an extemporaneous speaking because I was trying to like become more adjusted to speaking professionally. And I don't think it worked very well. Like I very much butcher words. Pronunciation's hard.
So when I took debate, I think it was really good for like essay writing and things like that. But like, oh my gosh, now every time when I like talk to anyone, they're like, "Okay, sorry." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" They're like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad." I'm like, "I'm not."
No, it's because you type very efficiently. You are a very efficient typer, and if you have something to say, you will write it out very eloquently. And I think that's probably
my typing is so blunt.
thorough when she's typing.
Yeah, I'm so blunt when I'm typing. Like okay, I talk like this. I'm like, but when I type, I'm like, this is incorrect.
She's like pushing up her glasses. She's like. That's the vibe I got. But like, you know, once you know that about Sava, it's like it's whatever. That's just like everyone types differently. Everyone has a different cadence.
I actually didn't used to be that way. I got bullied out of it because people kept calling me cringe. I used to be in like my weird cat like RP forums. And I would type like with the little emoticons like hi guys, smiley face. How's it going? 5 exclamation points. Hope you're having a good one. Smiling face. And then I got bullied for that. They were like, why do you talk like that? Are you literally 2? Are you like 5 years old? I'm like, so I started typing like,
you know
hey.
Yeah. The same thing happened to me, except I was just like, whatever, I'm whatever. And then I use so many emojis in our group chat. Like, I'm like, hi everybody! 5 hearts! Hope you're having a good day! Like,
I admit it. I wish I still type like that. Like I have to try like if I'm gonna type like that again, I have to like think about it. I'm like, come on, get the juices flowing. Come on, get those emojis going. Come on,
beam away, beam them away.
Yeah, I have to turn moe. But when I type, I'm like,
it's like
now it's like yes, I am usually at this time. No, I do not believe it is this. It is like this. Such a big juxtaposition.
I think that's really. It's a very good, like, contrast to have, you know? Because people could take you seriously. Kind of like how you have your debate voice, right? Like, you know, you want people to take you seriously. Instead
poor management. Poor.
But the thing is, like...
Because, like, when I talk to them, it's like, I'm like this, and they're like, oh, hi, Saul, and I'm like, hello, have you heard response from the people I asked?
They're like, why do I hear boss music?
Our poor merch. When we were setting up the merch, I'm like messaging him every 5 minutes. Every day, I message him and I'm like, "Hello, I have procured more drafts. You will do it this way. Please please give me an update as soon as possible on this, so I may make the proper preparations." Like it's always like that. I feel so bad. I seem so aggressive.
Contact them immediately, and if you do not hear back in 24 hours, contact them again.
Literally, yes. Actually, I'm so bad. And you're trying to be mean. I'm trying to be.
Really, you're efficient. There's nothing wrong with that. If anything, I think they're grateful because they have so much on their plate. You know.
What do they call a girl boss? I'm a girl
boss. Yeah. Get Peony's suit. Put on Peony's suit, and then you can. Remember when she first debuted and she put the suit on?
Oh my gosh, she loves business Peony.
I thought we were the bosses. Yeah. I think when I'm talking to management, it's more like, hey, here's a picture of my cat. Oh, by the way, here's these artists that you said you'd reach out to. like the cat, like collateral. Like here's a picture of my cat. Please respond.
you're paying the toll. You're
That's
paying
how I
the
talk
toll.
to them. Yeah. So like, I'll send them to Koshita, like a picture of one of my meatballs, and he's like, "Oh, so cute!" And then he responded immediately. So I'm like, "Yeah." So anyway, did you talk to them about this? Like, so you talked to them about that thing that I told you about?
It's like they're gonna get a Pavlovian response. They're gonna see the cat and they're gonna start sweating. They're like, Reina sent me a cat. What does she want?
No, because also I'll send my cat pics to people just because. So you never know.
Oh my gosh! You never know
No?
when she's gonna strike. It's like cat camo.
Yeah, exactly.
Catmo.
Exactly. I'm just picturing manager watching this right now, like, what? My plan. They heard my plan.
No, they figured us
yeah,
out.
It's run, Sava, run.
Oh my gosh, I love merch so much though. Oh my gosh, I love merch. Like, it's really not so important for us, but like, I don't know, I just love it so much. Like, oh my gosh.
I love trying to find creative ways to do stuff, but I feel like the ideas that I have are so off the wall ridiculous that it's like impossible to make them. Like, okay, so my mug, I had a mug come out at 10K on my. Oh, Nami! Hey, Nami! Hey! Hey, Nami!
Hey, hello,
Nami.
Nami senpai.
Hey, I'm your certified baby girl, Nami. She
can
said
both
I'm not
be
her
babe.
baby girl. I'm sorry. Wait, I have the button. Here we go. You want this button too? You want to be a certified baby girl with me? You can't even see it. It's so blurry on the stream.
You just have like a pink circle. Oh my god.
Reina, I am baby girl. I'm certified. I'm gonna take a picture. That'll make more sense than this.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. I'm gonna send it to you of me being a certified baby girl.
I'll put one on too. I gotta be sure not to flash everybody. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
I can't put it
no,
in my
please.
VTube store. I'm gonna do this. Here you go. I'll put it on you. We'll put it on both of us.
Okay. Certified baby girl. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
Well, you can really see how good this outfit looks with this picture that I sent you.
Oh, yeah. When it's not in like 10 pixels.
Oh, can you show? Put it up. Yeah, it's not 10 pixels.
Guys, you get to see Reina senpai's Tommy. You get to see her Tommy in high definition.
It's so cute. High definition. We can enhance it.
That's my work. That I birthed that Tommy.
Yeah.
Check it
You
out.
did this tummy. It looks way better than the other one. I had another disembodied tummy that I.
We're going to replace you with this Reina. It
looks way better.
Wow, Reina,
It looks way better.
you got really high definition and solid suddenly.
Yeah. Arms are still a little weird looking, but yeah, I feel good. I'm happy to be.
Can you beatbox, Reina? Whoa!
Not really. Not well at all. Not well at all.
Wait, can you like go while also humming like Whoa! That's like the hard thing. You sound kind of you sound kind of like a chicken.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Am I bird-like? Do I sound bird-like?
Not really. Do you want to be a bird?
No.
The chicken sound.
That was so impressive.
What? I've never done a chicken sound before.
That was so impressive. That was your first time? That
Yeah.
sounds so good.
Can you what's another one? I'm trying to think. Chicken sound. Can you do a cock-a-doodle doo?
Not really. See, I'm not really good. They're so cute. Yeah, she's so good. She's so good at animals. Oh no, my Santa showed up!
She became Santa! The secret's out! Santa's a bikini babe!
Oh! Oh no!
Oh my god. Can you do Mario?
Sorry, I really didn't do it on purpose. Huh?
Can you do Mario?
No, not. I really can't do impressions. It's a me, Marie. You're so good. I can do Wario. No,
Please.
Waluigi. Now just do a duck. Now just do a duck. You sound like you would do a good duck.
Yours is really good. What the heck? Your duck is so good.
Really?
Yeah, you're so good at it. What the heck? I want to feed you.
duck's
I
so
want to
cute,
feed you
little
frozen
ducky.
grapes.
Feed me.
Ah, it's space. I can do a peacock. Have you ever heard of peacock?
Yeah.
They go. It's so weird.
So
They have such a
cute.
weird voice.
You spent. Oh my god, are you peacocking for me right now? Are you showing off for me right now? Oh my god.
Do you see my tail feathers? I am presenting. I'm presenting. Yeah.
Jesus, it's a zoo. It's a zoo.
Can you do an elephant sound?
No, I can't.
That's so cute. The most I can do, I can go. That's the best I can do.
I can only do the F sound. Wait. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry, I like spit on the mic. I'm sorry.
No, don't say sorry. Thank you.
Oh my god. Have you done like I don't know, do like a mouse?
A mouse?
Oh my god, cute.
That's the best I can do.
I'm really just go audio jungle, audio jungle, audio jungle. I love it. Audio
I used to
jungle.
have a pet rat. Her name was Peaches, and she didn't have a tail.
Wow.
And if I held her and I
Right?
yeah, she was orange and white. And if I leaned forward to kiss her head, she would put her hands on my mouth trying to push me away. She'd be like, "Ew, stop."
Oh, sounds like my kitty.
It's so cute. It's so cute. Yeah. She
You're
was
like,
cool.
don't love me, and you're like, I'm gonna love you. Then you're like, don't love me. You're like, I'm gonna love you.
One time I broke into my sister's room and she was sleeping to shove so the rats are not this rat, but like when they were
What?
way younger. Yeah, so the rats were in this cage and the top was mesh, and I knew if I opened up the lid of the cage, it would be too loud and she'd wake up. So I snuck in and I took a pancake and I started like rubbing the pancake through the mesh of the top, trying to feed the rats pancakes. And and I think she shifted and she saw me. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Woo!" And I ran away with pancakes, and there was like smushed pancake all over the top of the cage. The rats like the pancakes though. What?
You're just smushing pancake through the cage.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I
sound very
I wanted to give him a pancake. I don't know. I wanted to feed him pancakes.
The perfect crime.
The perfect
They'll never know.
crime.
Cycle. They'll never know.
There was another time. This is completely random. One time I went. I really liked fishing, but I had never done it alone. So I was like 8 years old, 8 or 7, and I stole the fishing rod at my brother's friend's house. I stole the fishing rod and kicked cereal, and I put cereal on the fishing rod, and I caught a catfish. And I was like, "Yay! I caught a catfish!" And then I didn't know how to take the hook out of its mouth. And then I started to cry. And I just sat there with the fish on the fishing rod. I was like,
Oh no! Was he flailing? Was he flailing?
Nah, he's fine. He was still in the water. I didn't pull him out of the water. I left him in the water. He was okay though. He was okay.
Okay.
One of the older kids was like, "You're so stupid." He got it and he pulled it out.
They have really reptiles like catfish. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
they can pretty much survive that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and also catfish can breathe. They can stay on land for a long time. They don't breathe air, but they can like stay in air for longer than other fish. And also, their whiskers can really cut you. They're like really sharp. Their whiskers are. So that's why it's like hard to
I didn't know
handle them.
that.
Yeah, they also taste very good.
Yeah, catfish is really yummy. I think salmon's my favorite fish, though.
Do you call it a crayfish or a crawfish or a crawdad?
I don't know. I feel like I use them all interchangeably.
Crawdads. I eat craw. I didn't realize you're not supposed to eat the
That
whole
one's definitely
body.
the weirdest one.
Crawdad. Yeah, crawdad.
Yeah.
Crawfathers.
It's like calling something soda or pop, you know? Like, you know what both mean. You know what the person's trying to say.
Oh, well, some people... Here, you don't know what they're saying, because they're all like, can I have a Coke? And they actually mean Sprite. They actually mean Sprite. They call all soda Coke. I don't know why. They just do that. I don't get it.
It's kind of like how jacuzzi is the brand name for a specific type of hot tub, but
Right.
we all just call it jacuzzi.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
jacuzzi. My parents had a jacuzzi, and they were always really bad at cleaning it, so it was always like neon green Gatorade color. It was always neon green.
Oh, gross. No.
Yeah. So it would always be like, oh, we got like a little swamp in the backyard.
Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It smelled. It smelled.
Oh, no. Stop.
A hot tub of
think,
Gatorade. Yeah, exactly.
I think a hot tub of Gatorade itself might be fun. You know, maybe the electrolytes can go through your pores. Is that a
Well,
thing?
In Japan, they have like baths where it's like you bathe in ramen or you bathe in like tea, you bathe in coffee. If you went to one of those, would you drink the water?
I don't know. It depends if it's just me in there.
Like
It's just me in there.
It's really dirty, but like also like it's coffee though. I get, you know, a billion
I
other people.
If it's just me and it was made for me and no one else, maybe I'd be tempted. But otherwise, no. I would not drink it.
Listen, all I'm saying is I
you
know
saying you would
I've
drink it?
swallowed plenty of public pool water on accident in my lifetime. So, you know, a little bit of like small batch coffee water, you know, yeah, whatever.
But at least pool water has like cleaning stuff in it. If this
you
is
know
just coffee water, there might not be.
In Japan, don't
Towel,
people
please.
in Japan people bathe before they get in, right? So it's not as bad.
Not necessarily. You'd like rinse off. You know,
Well, that's so
doesn't mean a person's clean.
good enough for me. I don't know. I eat stuff off the floor. It's okay. When I was in
I
elementary
have the
school,
5-second rule.
when I was in elementary school, these girls.
Yeah.
So I was like the weird kid, if you can imagine.
What? Okay, yes.
And these girls knew who I was. And they were like, they were like not gonna eat their fruit gummies, and they knew I really wanted them. So they're like, oh, you wanted the gummies? Oops! And they dropped all their gummies on the floor. And I just looked at them, and I just shrugged, and I got on my hands, and I started eating them off the floor. and I mean, it wasn't bad. They were just sandy. They were covered in sand. That was it. I mean, they're still gummies, so.
Wait,
They're like-
sand's terrible to eat. Wait, they weren't just on like asphalt. They were on sand.
No, they weren't on sand. It was just dirty floor.
Oh, 'cause they were like dusty.
Yeah, there was sand all over them on the floor. Yeah, it was okay. It was crunchy. It's okay to eat a little sand. You know, the ancient Egyptians
Sand
they ate
hurts
sand their
your
whole
teeth.
lives. Yeah, but like
Sand hurts your teeth.
it's true, but it's only a little sand, right? It's only a little bit. Like I love oysters, and you always get sand in those guys.
I actually haven't. I really don't like one because it's just been like it's like a texture thing.
Have you ever had oysters Rockefeller?
No, what is that?
So it's I feel like oysters Rockefeller is a little more accessible. It's like cheese and chive and cream cheese and like bacon bits on top. It's really good. It's like I think that's probably, but also it's kind of like, why are you eating oysters? why not eat like a baked potato or something at that point, right? But it is good. It is good.
Wait, so what is it? Wait, what is it?
It's an oyster, but they put like bacon and cream cheese and like cheddar cheese, and they like bake it on top with chive and sour cream and stuff. It's really good. It's really good.
I mean, maybe gonna try it, but I just like you know how people like slurp oysters.
Yeah.
Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening?
Wait till
I didn't do anything. Wait. Have you ever done like Christmas in like July or whatever? You know how people have like a second Christmas?
Yeah. Oh, you know, in Australia, Christmas is like summer for them. Christmas is summertime for them. That's so crazy to me. It's hot there in Christmas.
True.
That's so crazy. Like, I can't imagine that. I always associate it with cold. Though, I will say, like, past couple Christmases have not been cold for me. It's been hot. And I'm like, please, I just want snow. I love snow. I've only seen snow once in my life.
Really? Ever?
Yes, I've only seen it once.
We should go to like a ski lounge.
A ski lounge?
Yeah. That'll be fun, right?
I saw a video 2 days ago of a girl who got all her toes amputated so she could ski better.
What? How?
Well, I mean, her toes were broken on one foot.
Why?
Her little toes were broken on one foot, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do like all these sutures and stuff, so that they fit better." But like, she was like, "Just cut them off."
Oh my god, no. Oh, I just sent you a link to maybe something that might be a better browser source for you. Want to try this one?
Okay.
If you want, you just replace it. Just hide me first.
Well, this is just a link to the website. Is this yours or?
Yeah, you just put it in. You just put it where the other link.
But this doesn't have. It's just a link to the website. It doesn't have anything.
Oh, really? It didn't work?
Oh, it just
that
says.
That should be. Oh wait. That should be the browser.
Okay, I'll try it here. Let's see if it works. I'm going to hide Reina. Say goodbye to her, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. Nothing is coming up. Are you sure it's the... Is that the correct link? Because it looks like a general link for the website, not with the code for you.
Try this one.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's I think that's the invite link. I don't know if that one will work.
Oh, it says I have to log in to Twitter.
Don't worry about it then. It's okay.
That's okay. I'll log in. It's by reputable people. Okay, it says you need to accept my join request.
I got it.
Okay.
That's really weird though, because it says that browser source that I gave you should have worked. So bizarre. I don't get it.
Oh. It says I need to launch an app. Okay, well, it's okay.
Yeah, no.
For the future, Well,
because I thought, because it literally says like, oh, just put this link in with the resolution of stream. That's all it said. So I don't know what it. Oh well, sorry, chat. You're gonna have to just deal with me looking pretty. I tried.
I'm sorry. Okay, that should be better. Just making sure. No.
Your Discord's not muted. Yeah, we know. We're not. She wasn't trying to mute me.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't trying to mute her. I was just trying to set this up.
Yeah, it's okay. Next time.
Mama.
Well, I guess we could probably wrap it up in like 5 minutes or so.
Oh, sure. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Go check on my house.
I have to do taxes. Mama Fuddy is like, you're coming over to my house tomorrow and we're gonna file your taxes and you better be ready. And I'm like, okay.
No! Oh god. Oh, god.
That's my afternoon after this.
Yeah, Sava was like, how long do you want to go? Or like we were talking about how long to go, and I was like, maybe 2, 3, or 11 hours. Whatever.
Yeah, I said just say the word.
I'm really having fun. We have to do this again. We should do like a demon cat segment or something.
A demon cat segment. Here. Well, you want me to play that game with you? What was the game again?
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
So fun.
So I guess next
It's really
time.
fun. I think you'll like it a lot.
Sounds good to me. Well, all right. I guess we'll wrap it up here then. Thank you guys for coming today.
Yeah. Thank
I'll
you.
see you
everybody.
guys in the next one. Yeah. Any parting words?
I hope that you eat well, rest well, and stay hydrated, and you're being the best you can be each and every day. Thank you so much, Salva, for having me on your channel. And I really, really love you and appreciate you. And just, you're so fun. And thank you. Today was so much fun. Yeah. And thank you for your support.
Kawaii love. Kawaii love. Let's go.
Kawaii love.
Some fun.
Yay.
I'll see you guys in the next one. And Reina?
Yeah.
See ya, suckers! Bye-bye!